I'm so excited to hear what that's going to sound like once the show goes. Bitch, was that so hard? What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Happy Sunday. Welcome to The Get Right. I am your host, the baddest bitch on the block, Eric Devante.
He's also the most disgruntled bitch on the block, Eric Devante. I'm Kelvin Unique.
And I'm Christopher Armani.
Honestly, I don't think I'm disgruntled for wanting more. Maybe step your standards up.
I simply press the button. It's probably going to sound exactly the same. If you listen to the show every Sunday and you listen to the theme song, it sometimes has a little bit of an echo.
And sometimes?
Most of the times it has a little bit of echo. And Eric wanted to see if we can fix that problem with the echo at the beginning, so he wanted me to mute the mic. I don't know if it really worked. But
we're not mounting.
It does work. I mean, you can listen to the show and hear it.
Right.
Like, it does work. We've talked about this plenty of times.
We have.
This isn't the very first time we talked about
it.
it.
At all. Actually,
unbeknownst to Kelvin, this is the first time we talked about it.
No, you just don't give a fuck to
right.
press play.
I give all types of fucks.
I make this request more often than you think, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Basically every week. I ask.
I
for
don't
him
remember.
To,
He literally every time you guys ready? He literally says, "Can you mute the mic before you press it?" Every single Sunday,
just to avoid the fucking.
And I never say anything. I just observe that he says it. I just observe that he always asks you that.
Thank you.
And I just sit here like, watch, he don't press it. I know he knows.
And then next time you listen to the show, it'll be like echo. I'm like, this don't even sound like fucking J-Lo.
Oh, wow. I'm so happy to find how you guys really feel about me and
but
my engineering.
It's every Sunday.
Me and my engineering, I see.
It's okay. I mean, you did it today.
You did.
Hopefully, consecutive Sundays from now, you can continue to mute the mic.
Yeah.
Hopefully, you'll listen back and be like, oh, I did that.
Yeah. It's just a button, just a click.
No pressure, though.
Anyways, how's your weeks?
Pretty good. When do y'all start so I can gather mine?
My week was, what did I do this week? Yesterday I went to a black college expo.
Oh, how was that?
It was cool. Let me just address that I cannot stand my grad chapter. So this is what happens. I went to a HBCU. I graduated from a HBCU.
Mm-hmm. Which HBCU?
So, Kentucky State University.
Yes, the Kentucky State University.
Okay, so I just feel like if I'm gonna go to a black college expo, why would I not wear K-State paraphernalia?
Yeah.
So I get there. One of the grad chapter bros was like, so you just didn't wear blue today? And then I just looked at him and I was like, I mean, I have on my rubber band because my sleeves were rolled up a little bit. And he was like, nah, nigga, we here in the name of Sigma. I just looked at him and I was like, oh, well, I mean, I graduated from a HBC. Why would I not? Like, I'm here to do both. Like, why would I not wear that? And he was like, no, man, we here in the name of Sigma. And I was like, okay, well, this is a Black College Expo, right? He was like, yeah. And I was like, well, the reason why we're here today, I graduated from one of these. So that's why I wore what I'm wearing. Then what else happened? We just volunteered. It was some kids in this HBCU panel thing that asked me questions and shit. And it was cool.
See, and if you didn't have on your Kentucky State University sweatshirt, you wouldn't be able to speak.
You would have been overlooked.
Yeah.
They're only pressed because they don't have HBCUs out here.
And all you niggas went to PWIs.
Like, so I don't even know why they have I don't even know why they have a Black College Expo out here where there's no black colleges.
I mean, maybe that's why, though, to try to get
to get out there.
Were there other HBCUs there, like representing like booths?
This one woman, she spoke on behalf of Kentucky State University.
Oh, that's great.
But I didn't know she knew because she saw my hoodie and was like, "Oh, you?" I was like, "Yeah, I graduated from there." But they had like Texas Southern, TSU was there.
Mm-hmm.
Miles, no, not Miles. What's it called? Mission College.
Mission College is not a school.
Wait, not Mission.
That's School Days.
What the fuck is it called?
Morehouse?
No, not More. It starts with an M. And it's it's very short. It's like a Miles, but it's not Miles.
Morris.
I really feel like it was Mission.
If it was Mission College, it's not a real school. Mission College is from School Days.
I really feel like her shirt said Mission.
Well, I guess she made that
and
up.
She had a whole ass booth. So,
was she selling Mission College apparel?
She had a whole booth that said Mission College.
I tried to find one and it just gave me the mission of the HBCUs as a whole.
Yeah. I really feel like her.
Mission
if
College
I remember correctly, her shirt said
Mission.
Mission.
It's from School Days.
I read Mission.
It is not a part of the 106.
Okay, well,
almost 105. Support Bennett. Shout out to Bennett College. We know that y'all are going through a lot right now, but we stand with Bennett. Y'all are almost at your goal. For
the people who have no idea what you're talking about.
Also, if you know a little bit about HBCUs, our alumni aren't as prevalent in giving as they should, or we go through a lot of things with funding. And Trump recently cut funding for HBCUs, so a lot of them are slowly closing their doors. And Bennett College was in danger of closing their school, and they had this fundraiser to get a new endowment for the school. I think they're 95% to where they need to go before the end of the school year.
I'm trying to see what Greek life they
we're
have.
trying to stay open. So shout out to Bennett, shout out to everybody from Bennett. Let's keep their doors open.
Did y'all used to do that before undergrad? I used to really look and see what Greek and I wasn't even pressed to do it. I just wanted to know I had options.
I didn't know anything about Greek life before I went to
Really?
college.
I just knew that I wanted to be a Sigma. That's all I knew.
I didn't even know that. I just wanted to know that I had the option to do a bunch of things on campus. And
Before
if you didn't
I
have
actually-
it, it was just like, all right.
Greek life
fine.
was the last thing on my mind. I was trying to get into a Negro college.
I just knew what I wanted to do, but then when I got there, I was like, let me just research everything just in case. And then I was like, okay, I'm going to be a Sigma.
Nope. I looked at Sigma because my best friend was a Zeta.
Mhm.
And then I knew about the Kappas because, of course, I'm from Indiana, so
All right.
they're always around.
Mm.
But that's about it. And then when I got to school, I was like, oh, these people are wearing letters and calling and doing stuff.
I'm on Bennett College's website right now, and I haven't been on a college website in so long.
Mhm.
Like, it feels crazy. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be clicking through.
I don't know what you're looking at on there neither.
I
You-
just
looking for
want to
Greek
know, like,
life.
the student culture.
so
Yeah.
do look
Where's
up
Benedict?
Campus Life.
It's in North Carolina, apparently.
Look up Campus Life.
They don't have one for that. It's here, but it's not under that.
Student organization.
Student activities.
Yeah, student activities. Okay, thank you for all those out there listening. Like, what the fuck's going on?
Look, ladies and gentlemen, education is important, and I really encourage
It is.
people to press it because a lot of kids that I work with do not talk about college, and they only talk about it if it's like some of them, the athletes. That's the only time I hear about it. Teachers
Yeah.
are like encouraging them to like get on sports teams and stuff. Not all teachers, but for the most part, I'm like, why do we only push them to be like athletes?
That was my problem. My high school counselor told me that I wouldn't go to college.
What kind of fucking counsel was that?
A trash ass one.
He was white.
Yes.
Why don't we screen these people before we bring them
I don't
around
know.
kids? Fucking
Why did
them
he
up.
tell you that?
Because I told him I was going to go to HBCU, and he's like, "No, you need to go to community college." I said, "No, I'm going to go to an HBCU." He's like,
Were
"No,
you failing? Is that why he
No.
told you this? Oh.
no, I went to Kentucky State on scholarship."
Damn. He just didn't see
He
it
just
for you.
he didn't see it for me, and I looked at him and rolled.
What kind of kid were you?
I was
I don't
a
think
great.
I just don't think
Look,
he just told you that.
He literally, me, my mom, and my principal, because they met with all our seniors. We went to a small school, so we only have like 80 seniors, right? That were graduating,
Mhm.
and we all had our personal meetings with the principal and the guidance counselor. And the guidance counselor literally told me and my mom to my face that I should go to the community college and not think about going to an HBCU.
What did Tawanda say?
And Tawanda just looked at him like, "Nigga, you dumb as fuck." And I also looked at him like, "Nigga, you dumb as fuck." And then the next day, we applied to HBCUs all over the world. Well, no, the world, or this wonderful United States of America.
And
But
you
he had
good
me,
grades.
huh?
And you had good grades.
I had good grades. But he, I guess because I was a
I just feel
black
like there's a
no,
missing part
I'm
in this
telling
story.
you, I didn't play sports. So maybe he thought like we wasn't gonna be able to afford it.
Mhm.
I don't know what it was. I don't know if he knew what HBCU was. I don't know if no one else from the school, because no one else from Fort Wayne went to Kentucky State, and I don't think anybody else before me had graduated and went to HBCU. Because Indiana, you usually go to a school in Indiana,
Mhm.
like because it's a college school, a college state. So I guess me saying I'm leaving y'all dusty ass white people and going to be with my Negro friends, it probably was unheard of. So
You're not
I don't
going
think-
anywhere, nigger.
Yeah, and I think that he just was really discouraging. But thank God for Tawanda and her wisdom and her foresight, and not believing in what that old man said.
That's so good. My mom told me to go to community college if I wanted her to pay for it. I was like, girl, no, please. I'm gonna have all these loans, and I surely did, and I took my ass and left. She supported me though.
Man, I didn't get into my school in my dreams.
Where
Which
did you want to go?
FAMU.
I hear good things.
And I cried for like 2 weeks. I didn't get in. I was so devastated.
Oh, they rejected you.
hmm
Damn.
They said my ACT score was too low.
Wait, ACT? I didn't have to take that.
I took.
you did not have to
I
Why?
took an SAT.
I just didn't.
Yeah,
I took an SAT.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't take that.
But they say African Americans fare better on the ACT.
Why?
Because the SAT's questions are geared towards cisgender white people.
Oh wow, that makes sense.
Really?
Yeah, SAT, standardized tests. You know, I used to work in higher education and college freshmen and dealt with those who, from lower socioeconomical backgrounds and had low SAT, ACT scores. Standardized tests do not measure how smart you are. It measures how well you are with taking tests and answering those questions. Some of the questions are skewed towards people who may have been more privileged in the way they word them, rather than those who are underprivileged and they don't understand the question as a whole, so then they answer the question differently.
Yeah, grammar and diction is such a big part of those tests.
So
I never knew that.
It's not a measure of how smart you are. It's a measure of how well you are at taking a test. And that's why there's been a lot of fights to get rid of the SAT and the ACT, or to change the standards on a college application, because they're not really applicable once you get to the college. Because some people that get like a 24, I don't know if it's still 24, I think it may be like back to a 16 or 1800 on your SAT. They get to school and they flunk out because they don't understand what's going on, or they're not able to handle the things. And then once those people that have lower ACT or SAT scores are doing absolutely well in college, it's not a measurement of how smart you are.
That's really
it's just
not.
a measurement of how well you were taking a test.
I hate it.
There's also a lot of factors that go into it. Like, it's first off, it's dog shit early in the morning. So let's say you have a rough night or anxiety the night before taking this big test, and then you get in there and you can't focus on what's going on because, one, you may have troubles at home. Two, you may have just gotten off of work. Three,
Not in high school.
and sometimes people have full-time jobs in high school.
I had some friends.
Or overnight shifts. Somebody got to work at McDonald's and say the ice cream machine broke.
That's right.
So some people just...
Did you really know somebody who worked in full time in high school?
I knew somebody worked overnights.
In high school?
Yeah.
I knew people that
sounds
were.
so hard,
I knew people that were. In New York, it's harder to live. So I knew people that were really trying to get it. You had people selling cupcakes at lunch. Like, it was a thing.
But I also didn't realize that sometimes those people were, back then, they probably taking care of their family.
In high school?
Yeah. It's such a real thing.
I think if you sit back and you think about some of those classmates that was like always on something or doing something, always sleepy or something, they probably was working overnight.
They just probably
Or
didn't
just
give a
over
fuck.
school.
I think they were overnighting and providing for a family.
Because a good amount of my friends were just working. And I was like, damn. Like, I was working too, but that was just so I wasn't running amok after school. And my mom set that up. It had
I
nothing
got
to do
fired
with
at
me.
my first job.
But SATs and tell us about it, Chris.
Yeah, what job?
I worked at McDonald's.
How did you get fired?
So this was my very, very, very first job. So I didn't know that I had to look at okay, so my manager used to tell me when I was coming in. Like, this is the time you work, this is the day you work. I assumed that my manager was always going to let me know when to come in. I never knew there was a schedule I needed to look at. So
no one said the schedule's posted in the
no one never told me there was a schedule I need to go look at to know when I come into work. No one told me that. So one week, I just never went in because she didn't tell me I had to work. So I thought I was off. And she texted me, the manager was my sister's friend at the time. So she texted me and was like, why'd you ask me for a job if you were never going to come in? And then I just looked like, fuck is she talking about? So I was like, you didn't tell me I needed to come in. And she was like, well, there's a whole ass schedule in the break room.
Right.
And you should have looked at it. And I was like, I never knew there was a schedule.
Oh, my God.
And she was like, well, you need to come in and turn in your badge and your shirt. And I'm like, wait, we can't just resolve this? Like, now that you let me know that there's a schedule, I can now start looking at the schedule.
Right.
And she was like, no, just come turn in your shit.
You had a whole week off.
Why didn't I just feel like I'm 16, 15? I didn't know there was a fucking schedule.
This was definitely your first job.
Yeah, literally my very
Definitely
first
your
job.
first
I
job.
didn't know.
Because
And
I've
then-
done that, but not that. But I have not. I've neglected schedules, not thinking that I had to look.
Y'all should have told me that.
They should have told
Y'all
you
should have
that,
told
actually.
me.
They should have told you that there's a schedule to look at.
And then I told my sister and my mom, and my sister was like, well, I'm going to talk to her. And I was like, no, fuck that. I don't even want to work here now.
That was probably one of the best decisions you ever made.
Yeah, because I hated McDonald's.
McDonald's was
like,
horrible to work for.
I fucking hated it.
I was I always said I was not going to do a fast food job, but I decided that I was going to work in retail. My first job was at the Buckle.
What did
The
they?
Buckle.
Yeah.
What,
Oh,
they
the
sell
clothing
belts?
store.
Yeah, the
Or
clothing
shoe
store.
store,
Yeah, the
whatever.
clothing store. All them damn jeans. My first day, for training, I had to try on every pair of male jeans.
Wow.
Every
Why?
pair of male jeans in my size.
Why?
Because they want us to know how each jean felt and how it looked on the body.
Why?
When I tell you, I was still a 30, 32. So every male jean they had in my size. I tried on like at least 30 pair of jeans. At least.
I would have been over it.
During your shift or before the shift started?
This is during orientation.
That's annoying.
How long did your orientation last?
It was like a regular shift. So like it was like a regular 4-hour shift.
How old were you?
At this point, I think I was like 16.
Were you happy to be getting paid to try on pants?
I was annoyed as fuck.
I would be too.
Oh, I was so
Did you think
annoyed.
she was serious when she said, "Oh, I need you to try on all these jeans"?
No, not at first. And it was like, okay, go grab one of each. And I was like, huh? It's like, yeah, try them all on. I don't even remember how they fit after the third pair.
For what though? Like, so customers ask you like, how do they fit, and you're supposed to know?
Yeah, you're supposed to know like how they fit, how they
Off of
how
one
they
try
taper
on?
the leg and all this other stuff. And then I was like the token black kid.
Even worse.
They probably only had you try these jeans on.
Because
you were the only nigga there.
I'm pretty sure they did.
You
I was
were
the only
nigga.
black guy there. There was a black girl there, but she went to Carroll High School, which is a private white school, so she was white too.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was, I really feel like they set me up.
They had to.
And then I quit because I just didn't like the way I felt mistreated. I felt like the token black kid and felt really mistreated.
How much did they pay you?
Minimum wage.
It's crazy. Minimum wage used to be like $7,
Yeah.
$8, $5.
A slap in the face.
Like, that's so fucking crazy.
Yeah. But I had some good customers. I was always nice to my customers. And
You got commission?
yeah, we got commission. So that made up for like us getting paid minimum wage. And I always had like the big sales, and they always used to hate on me because I would get these big sales.
Because you're black.
I know.
Definitely.
They used to hate on me so much. And then one time, I did this really big sale with this lady, and she bought all this stuff. And then the next day, it was like, well, we're just going to have to refund all that stuff because we don't believe that she bought all that stuff.
What?
Bitch, what the fuck? Do you think I'm just giving away free shit?
Just because you're black.
So I told my mom.
But what do you gain from that?
Nothing.
Like what?
Not a thing. So then I told my mom the next day. She said, we're not dealing with that. So I quit.
Wow.
And that was my first job. Dun, dun.
Wow.
I would definitely work with kids for the first 3-4 years of my life.
Your very first job? Was
Beacon
like a counselor or something?
programs. It was summer programs. It was after school counseling. Then I started working with preschoolers and toddlers. It's just been kids.
I tried to do one, but they told me I wouldn't get hired.
I don't see it for you.
Because they said, because in the interview, she asked me to sing a song for the kids. And I was just...
To the kids?
Well, it was just them two. And no kids were around. She was like, so if you had to sing a song, what song would you sing? And I was like, for what do you mean? And she was like, for the kids. Like, what kind of song would you sing? I don't fucking know. Like, I was just sitting like, I don't know.
Somebody rocking, knocking doubles for the baby.
And then like I could have thought of Twinkle. I didn't think of shit. And I was just sitting like, I'm not singing to no kids. And ever since then, she was like, well, you didn't get the job. And I was like, fuck
Well,
it.
today, Chris, what song would you sing to the kids?
I don't know. I have to think.
What song
I
would
don't
you
know.
say?
I'm sorry. We need to fill this position by the end of the day.
Yeah. So if you cannot give us one of your childhood classics, we
Let me play it.
unfortunately cannot.
No,
No. Ain't no playing. We want you to sing because
Yeah.
we don't have sound equipment in the gym room.
We
in the
also don't
jamboree.
allow phones in the classroom.
Yeah, so we need you to sing the song verbatim, please.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
It could just be 5 seconds.
Yeah. 5,
Sir,
4.
can we get HR on the phone?
Um,
Nancy from HR. Nancy, there's a black guy in here, and he's playing Little John. And I think the Yin Yang twins. No, not the Asian couple. Oh my God.
Not the Asian kids. Not the Asian kids. Not the Asian kids. Not the Yin Yang twins. Not the Asian kids. But the rappers.
Right. Oh no, this one
I didn't even get the joke till you said that.
Please call Susan back. Please call her
Please
back.
call her back. Is Deborah? Did we tell Deborah online?
Oh, Deborah. She's been on
man.
vacation for so long. Okay, so thank you for that. The Black College Expo definitely brought us all the way over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't even know how I got to over here.
I don't know.
There were so many, honestly. It doesn't matter. We're here now.
Yeah.
Was that your whole week or was there more?
I really feel like that was it. Oh, I had 2 interviews.
Good shit.
With an ad agency, and basically they sell ads, basically. And what was the other one? The other one was a gaming company, and I think what I got from it is that they make games.
Like Bandersnatch.
I don't think they make Bandersnatch.
I actually watched that.
Did you like it?
I thought it was cool. We finished in like 45 minutes.
How did
That's
it
how.
take-
That's how.
I'm
That's
mad
my
it
first
took y'all
time
so
too.
short. No, yours is like 20 minutes.
Because I guess me and Eric know drama, and we know how like to progress us.
Mine literally took like 2 hours.
Because you
watched it
probably
with
went
5
like
people.
the boring place. Like, oh, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna take the job. Oh no, I'm not gonna.
Why would I
kill my
not? That was
dad.
his dream job.
But
I'm
when
not
you-
gonna kill my dad. I'm gonna preserve my dad.
I mean, I did the same. When you take, when you take the job, I don't want to. I mean, if you ain't do it yet, you probably not.
It's
gonna do
been
it.
out
it's
long
been
enough.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, we took
It's
the
like
job.
talking
Of
about Black
course,
Panther.
we took the job, and then it sent us right back to. So we was like, I guess we shouldn't have taken the job. Then we didn't want to kill our dad, and then it took us right back to. The
Did y'all
other
hear
scene.
that?
Yeah, somebody shut the door.
Oh.
Chris.
We're like, we probably should have killed our dad, but I did it with 5 people.
Oh yeah, I just watched it by myself, and that shit took me 2 fucking hours.
Yeah, I watched it with
Damn.
Chris and kept looking over my shoulder. I was freaked out.
Really. I love the fact that they had all of that planned in case you picked a different scenario.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
wow,
Yeah,
the amount of work.
the creative side of it was definitely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So will you be able to make games like that at this?
I don't think I would be making a game. I honestly don't know. Like I just have to read the company. Like I really don't know.
Did you even?
Well, they found me on LinkedIn. Like I didn't apply for it.
Oh,
Like so they found me.
Were
I didn't do any research yet.
were you?
I need to
convinced?
update my
Huh?
LinkedIn then.
Have you spoke to them? You
Yeah.
interviewed. Were you
Mhm.
convinced?
I mean, she had me. So when she said there's free food, it's in Santa
would've had
Monica,
me
so it's
too.
right by the beach.
Mm-hmm.
What else did she sell me on? She said the benefits sounded good, and the pay was more than I requested. So that's
More
what she
than
sold me on.
Lionsgate?
Well more than Lionsgate.
No, that's concerning because I know Lionsgate.
Yeah, which is I don't know.
Yeah,
Unless this company is just that rich.
I guess so.
So
Niggas love games.
yeah, but one of the in-person interviews are tomorrow that I talked to last week.
Mm.
So we'll see how that goes.
You got your suit and shit ready?
I'm gonna just wear a shirt and tie and a cardigan and some slacks.
Yeah, you be alright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that works.
Kelvin,
My week was good. I was sitting here trying to think what I did this week. I went to work. I was off 3 whole days in a row.
what did you do? Who did you do?
I didn't do anybody,
Okay.
but I laid in the bed and I relaxed for 3 whole days. And I went to the gym because I'm starting this new plant-based diet. I'm being plant-based. And then I went to the gym. And then, yeah.
I'm so concerned for your safety.
Why are you concerned for my safety?
Because what the fuck is plant based?
Plant-based,
Grass.
I'm damn near plant-based now.
Air.
Yeah, right.
Air.
So it's almost like it's
Dirt,
I don't
I'm
eat
a-
like meat and stuff.
water,
I
diet
don't
water.
eat meat and stuff.
Can you just be a breatharian?
No,
That's
we talked
good.
about this
That-
last time. I'm
that's
not
the
being a
thing.
breatharian.
You are a
You're
breatharian.
basically a breatharian.
I'm not a breatharian. I eat.
You're
So-
eating right now.
Yeah, really. You're consuming it
Whatever.
as we speak.
Whatever. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. That's what. Yeah, and then that's really been my week. My week has been. Oh, I went to my friend's single release last night,
How was that?
which it was different.
Oh no.
It was trash.
Oh no. Yeah, basically.
We were like at a warehouse, like in downtown LA. So I was like really creeped out, like going there because I was like, God, please just don't let me get robbed. And like all the homeless tents are right there. So I'm like, oh Lord, I'm gonna get attacked by a homeless man. This is not how I wanted my life to end. Going to support a friend. And then we got in there. And it was like this little artsy thing, and it was freaking freezing. They had this one little space heater. It was just a lot going
was the
on.
song
Not
trash?
one space heater.
It was.
Huh?
You can say the song
You
was
can
trash.
say it.
The
Did you listen to the show?
song was different.
Yeah,
It was
wasn't
trash.
The
Okay.
song was different.
Good. Okay.
Is it on iTunes?
I think it's on Spotify.
What's it called?
Belong.
This already sounds trash.
Jesus.
Who's the artist?
Corrice.
How do you spell that?
CORCE.
No results. Okay.
Hold on, let me see what that actually is. You guys can go check it out. I think the song is amazing. The song is called Belong.
C-O-R what?
Ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
CORECE.
E-C-D.
So everybody make sure you go out and check it out. It's amazing.
Are you ministry?
No.
I don't know.
C-O-R dot E-C-E?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
We gonna hear this song, ladies and gentlemen, because
Why
Kelvin
am
is
I
beating around the
so-
motherfucking bush.
Ornery.
A
Y'all
real
are
weed
so
wacko.
ornery. Yes, I want to go to.
This?
Yeah.
I like the beat so far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not bad.
Can he sing?
Yeah.
Was he? I would have came in right
The
there.
long intro.
Yeah, he could've
I would have
come
came in right
in. That
there.
was his moment, but okay.
He missed it. I already hate it now. Okay, he needs to come in right here.
Baby, don't act like you don't see me. Baby, don't act like you don't see me. I know you do. Yeah.
He's not
I
bad.
know you do. Yeah. No. But I ain't gonna
How long should you? Never mind.
I mean, if the intro wasn't so fucking long, we almost be at the chorus.
Right. I mean, for what it was, that was okay. The first beginning of it.
I'm always
The beat was nice.
Yeah, I'm always skeptical about non.
No, I think.
Oh, it came out 2 days ago.
It came out 2 days ago, so it was
Okay.
brand new. It was a single release.
Mhm.
I think he did an amazing job performing. Yeah, so I was
What is your hesitation with this song?
meditation. So I like the song.
Just
I like
if
the
it's
song.
trash, just say
No,
it.
I
you look
really
nervous.
like the
You
beat.
look
Like I really think
nervous.
it's really dope.
That the beat don't matter. The song is in general.
Yeah, because
The beat is nice. We all know the beat.
instrumentals
Yeah, I
are
think
nice.
it's. I don't know. I just would have wrote it differently. But I will ask the producer to produce my my number one hit
As you
smash
should.
single because I like the genre that he produces. I like that beat. I think that can be really put a
Lucky
little
they
trap
would have
bass.
fucked that up.
Yeah, you put a little trap bass in the back of a couple 808s, and it would have been great. So I'm going to ask him to produce my single.
Okay. So aside from that, you went to a warehouse. You act like we haven't been to a warehouse for parties and it's been the same fucking icebox.
But this one's a little different. This was
Why?
like in the warehouse. You know, like sometimes like when you go to like a warehouse party, it's off the main street.
Mm-hmm.
This was not off the main street. This was like in the end.
Oh, in the cut?
Yeah, and I was like, oh Lord, child.
You love parlaying next to Skid Row.
You know who invited me?
Who?
James,
Which one?
your frat brother. So he's already on edge all the time.
Yeah, because James is fucking weird.
He's not weird. I think he's on the spectrum. Don't say that. But
I
like,
didn't say he was on the spectrum. I said he's weird. You
so
diagnosed
like he was
him.
on. Somebody had to. So he was just on edge the whole time, and I was just like, "Oh, James, God."
What do you mean? Like he was just concerned about his whereabouts?
Yeah, about his whereabouts, and then like if you
That's
when you
normal.
Meet, but when
I'm
you
the
meet
same
him,
way.
when you meet him, you'll see what I mean.
Because when y'all took me to Comfort LA for the first time, I was petrified.
Were you really?
Yes, I was
Why?
terrified.
The
Have you been there?
I
No,
went once.
I think it was really bad for Chris because like
The
we
area
pulled up
was
next
so-
to he parked next to a tent. When
First
we-
of all, they didn't even tell me where we like. They didn't tell me the area. I thought it would have been a nice. I thought it was a legit restaurant.
Comfort LA sounds
it
like
is a
something that should
legit
be cute.
restaurant.
But I'm saying the area of where it was.
Don't come for Comfort LA. They are
The
a
restaurant
legit
is
restaurant.
great. But I'm saying
It's got
y'all niggas should have told me that was the area that we were going in.
Yeah, we parked,
And
right
I was
in
the
front of a
only
tent.
car in that entire street. The
That's
only
concerning.
We put up right in front of a tent, and then like when we got out and walked around the corner, I think it was like a homeless lady, like right
Yeah.
in the store right before, and she
Right.
was doing something weird,
car. And I was already scared.
and Chris was terrified.
And it was dark as shit. There was no street lights.
Well, you can't say you haven't lived, Chris.
Well,
because Calvin
Comfort
will
LA
take
is
you
a great
through the dirt.
place.
He's
It
really-
is.
It's
I
good.
can say it was. It was just I just wasn't prepared to just be in that kind of environment.
Okay.
But
Damn,
yeah.
now I'm hungry as fuck.
That's what I did this week.
That's cute. Because I didn't see tonight's adventures pop up on your story, so I was just like, either he's trying not to give me a reason to call him a hoe on air, or he's not doing anything.
Well, I've had adventures at home.
Oh, well, I could call you a hoe on air
Just
for
with
that.
one person.
Wow.
Yeah.
How was your week, Eric?
It was.
Chris,
So there was a lot
Chris has met this person 3 times now.
Chris, have you met this person 3 times now?
The is it the guy from the event?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh.
I mean, he speaks when I'm in the kitchen because I was making nachos and he spoke.
Oh, that's
So
nice.
it's not like I know him. I don't know his name.
A relationship is being formed.
I guess he was going to the bathroom when I was making nachos. So
This is so bare minimum. My week was moist once again. I'm tired of the fucking rain, LA. Honestly, if I would have
it's
been
supposed to
told,
rain until Tuesday.
I'm sick of that too. If I would have been told that it was gonna rain, I would have still came out here, but I wouldn't tolerate as much bullshit. Okay, my rent should be a lot cheaper because I was sold on sun and fucking palm trees. It's more wet outside than half the hoes down the block, bitch. Okay, I cannot be bothered with it anymore. On top of that, my job.
You about to quit?
No, I'm
Well,
fighting.
say what?
I'm fighting.
Eric, you.
I feel like
you
this is the
last a long
longest.
time.
Yeah, is this the longest job you had since you've been out here?
No, because I kept Zara for 7 months.
Did you?
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you did. You
I
were
started
there.
in
7
You were
months?
there for
I
a
started
minute.
I started in January and I ended in August.
Oh wow.
You were there.
When'd you start this job?
I started this one in October.
November, December, January, February. Okay, so 4 months.
Yeah. So I just got to stick it through. But you know how you just get really fucking bored with your job and you're just like, I don't know how much longer I can take this. It's getting to the point now where I'm at the job typing a 5-year plan.
Well, that's good though.
It's great, but I don't know what it is. I feel like my biggest fuck up mentally is when you know that you are spending most of your lifetime at work. And then you spend like what 6 to 10 hours by yourself at home. A good portion of those hours you're asleep. And then the other 2 or 3 you're preparing yourself to, you're trying to live some type of life or preparing yourself for bed. Like I just cannot mentally. It's cooking me. It's cooking me.
So are you about to quit or like?
No, I
you
can't
thinking
quit
about
yet.
quitting?
No,
or-
I cannot quit anytime soon.
You can't quit.
A bitch has been contemplating every motherfucking day like the funds is stacked. I don't know, ladies
Are
and
you
gentlemen.
ever going
pray
to read
for
these
me.
comments? Because I see
Yeah.
about a good 5.
No, yeah. I was. What I usually do is after each segment we go back and revisit.
We done had so many different segments so far.
We
No,
done talked about
we-
college.
no,
we
expo,
done talked
really-
about
first
so
We,
much.
this is still the weekly recap. So after the weekly recap, then I will go to the comments and say what they were talking about.
You know what? You were
Go
working
ahead,
the board
Eric.
today, so you do you.
Yeah, you go ahead.
Have you been on this show before?
I have. I also know that you should just read the comments as they come. I would.
Okay. Yeah, stop the conversation for that. Okay.
Anyway, Eric, go ahead.
No, I mean that's pretty much been my week. Just trying to do more and fill it up because
And
I
not
can't
quit.
just keep working. I just cannot keep.
It's all about a balance.
Yeah.
You got to find a healthy balance, which is why I go out, because if I in the house, I will go crazy.
I love being in the house.
I just don't know.
I
How
get
you
cabin
do
fever.
It.
I don't get how, because you go out every day.
I don't go
And
out every day.
I don't get how you can do that.
It looked like you was going out every day.
It looks
You
like
do
that.
go out every
It
day.
looks like that.
No, but you actually do go
I
out.
cannot
don't.
make up what I do not see.
I do not go out every day.
I don't know why you won't admit that. You do go out every day. Why won't you just admit that?
And there's nothing
There's nothing
wrong
wrong
with
with that. Like you go out
I
every
don't
day.
go out every day though. I was at home for 3 days straight.
He's taking it as we're calling him a hoe.
Yeah, and I'm not even calling you a hoe right now. You do go out every day.
I think you're a hoe.
I sometimes I do find random events and I do support friends.
All right,
So,
every day. Yeah, I know.
Anyways,
That's perfectly fine, but that's been my week.
I'm happy you had a good week. I'm happy Chris had a wonderful week inside the house.
Yeah, good luck. Let me know what decision is made. And let me know what video game, if you take that job, y'all do.
Bandersnatch.
because I need more than Bandersnatch. That's TV. I need something for PS3. I need... PS2 games are probably done, right?
No, I still have my PlayStation 2.
I mean, yeah, but they don't make them anymore.
Oh, no.
That's so sad. But yeah, let me know what y'all sell so I can get some.
Okay.
Can I go?
Nigga,
into-
what? Go.
It's gonna take time to read the comments.
Okay,
now.
so go for
Well,
it.
go.
The fuck? A whole moment.
Now time for some comments.
Nigga.
Brittany said, "My first job was sorting certified mail in Carson. Hated that job. I got fired by text while I was on the train to work."
Damn.
Yeah. And then Didier said, "Damn, they fired you through text? Any emojis?"
You know how bogus that would be if you get... Well, I got fired through text. When I
You did get fired.
Yeah, you did. You absolutely did. By your sister's best friend.
That's so bogus.
Were they still friends?
After that, yeah. Because my sister was a manager, too.
There?
So, yeah. And she was trying to get me to keep my job, but her friend was like, no.
So even she didn't want to tell you to look at the schedule?
I think my sister thought I had common sense to go look at a schedule.
She probably did.
But I never
It's
knew
like
there
Chris
was a
ass.
schedule. I just never knew that.
Shame in the family. Lord, getting fired by text on the way to work, bitch.
Yeah,
Y'all gonna reimburse
that's
me for
even
this?
more
Oh, I
fucked
would have
up.
still showed up because I'm
That's
already
even more fucked up.
I'm already committed to this shift,
Yeah.
and you're
'Cause I'm
gonna
on my
pay
way.
me.
And you're on train?
You're gonna
like
pay
I'm,
me
I'm
for
on
this
my
shit.
way.
Oh, I'm getting whole pay.
You're going to pay me for this shift.
Oh, period.
Money went in the metro for me to get on this fucking line.
And I need that money back because now I gotta take my ass back. So I need to here and from here pay.
Yeah.
You didn't gotta pay me the whole shift. Just reimburse me my travel fees.
That's it, because you really played in my fucking
Give me my
face.
$10 to get back here.
Because you knew I was on my way.
You
'Cause
knew
my,
that.
My shift starts at 11.
That's
You knew
it.
that.
And you knew I was on my
and
way.
you could have
You
waited
know.
till I got there.
You could have did this yesterday. You knew you was going to fire me today.
That's it.
This wasn't a surprise. You didn't wake up and be like, you know what? We're gonna let him go.
And I want an additional hour's worth of pay because I fucking had minutes.
Niggas been scaring me all
Chris
day.
is so jittery today.
At this minute, I realized that her phone was probably prepaid because my first job, my phone was definitely prepaid. So you wasted my fucking minutes too with this
And
text.
you wasted my text.
That's it.
This is so true.
Actually, I want time and a half
Yeah,
I want time and a half.
I want time and a half in travel.
because now I feel disrespected.
You disrespectful
You could
ass.
have called me. I swear to God. You
Last night,
Yeah, because you knew you was about to fire me today.
before I put on my uniform,
You knew.
before I got up,
Before
and got
I
ready to go.
ironed. Disrespectful. Can't even get a pack of Skittles no more.
Because all my fare went to the fucking
The fucking
train.
train.
Ooh,
that I
I'd
didn't
be
need to
so
on.
mad. What if that was like your lunch money?
Yeah, what if you got paid that day too?
Yeah, do you still get your
Now I
check?
can't even get my check.
Do you-
Brittany
Oh, I would have got my check.
I would have got that fucking check. Brittany said I took 2 trains and a
Hello,
bus.
I need my
That's what she did,
two
2
trains and a bus.
Yes.
Damn, what you on the first or the second? Oh, she was on the first train. I was like, she answered my question before I asked it. I was like, was she on the first or the second train? Because I'll be mad.
You paying me for all the trains. Get the fuck out of here.
I'm
What
still
if you
showing
just
up.
stepping off the fucking bus and you got fired?
I'm still showing up.
And you know your morning experience on the bus probably wasn't good.
I'm showing up.
Man,
You gonna work or what?
Yeah, I'm working that shift. I'm on my way.
I'm gonna run amok. I'm sitting on the desk. I ain't making nobody shit. What job was it, Brittany? Because let me
She
tell
was
you,
a mail carrier.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah, right, yeah.
nobody. Oh well,
No
everyone
one's
would've
getting their
looked-
mail.
Oh, everybody would.
wait, I'm not
Nobody
working
getting
that
no
shit.
fucking
No.
rent.
Everybody would have got somebody's mail, not theirs, but they would have got some mail.
We getting a fucking parade.
Everybody-
today,
I'm not
You-
delivering
Nobody's
shit.
getting their bills.
You want a check today?
Nobody's getting their
Do
bills.
you want a check? Here you go. Cash it.
I would have opened everything. Everything that I would have thought was some money, a
A
debit
gi-
card,
a gift.
and I would have opened all that
That's
shit.
it. What I gotta lose? I got fired this morning.
I'm already
Right.
lost my job.
They don't know that I didn't just deliver everything. They thought I just finished my
Dang.
shift.
I'm not getting my check. I'm getting yours.
I probably would took all the mail home and then just sorted it myself.
That's a whole federal
And whatever.
offense.
Yeah, that is.
That's
Well, shit,
absolutely
if we
a
Shit,
federal
we already
Yeah,
opened
we
it. That's
already
a federal
opened
offense
it.
too. We already started.
That's true. Go hard or go home.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm taking all that.
I think that's good. Brittany, next time now you know. We giving you some perspective. You're welcome.
You is welcome.
Is it time for Bitch You Better Read?
Yes, it is.
What's my favorite word?
What's my favorite word?
It's like he's known me all my life. Number 1.
Number one.
Bow Wow has been arrested on battery charges in Atlanta after he allegedly got physical with a woman. I just wanted to give a moment. Let that breathe. Okay. Kiyomi Leslie was the main aggressor in the alleged fight that happened between the two. Bow Wow and Kiyomi, that is. Apparently, the two rekindled their relationship recently, but were keeping things on the low. Early yesterday morning, the representative said Kiyomi was upset that Bow Wow was going to Super Bowl-related events without her, which is why she allegedly picked up a lamp and bashed his face. The rep said Bow Wow suffered multiple injuries, including a gash in his neck and side and a bruised rib. As previously reported, Atlanta police confirmed that the fight happened early yesterday morning. After officers interviewed the pair, they decided to arrest both of them on battery charges. Fulton County officials released their mugshots to the public. Y'all saw them. So both were able to go to a Fulton County magistrate judge who granted the defendants $8,000 in signature bonds. Bow Wow has since been released, but no word on Kiyomi. Now, for everyone who saw the picture, it's evident that Bow Wow got his ass whooped by Kiyomi. I don't know who this bitch is. Kiyomi Loki.
Have you never
sounds
seen
like
her?
She's cute.
The
She's
girl
a
from the,
stallion.
The
On the
picture,
picture.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a stallion.
Kiyomi gives me Chun-Li's cousin.
I just want to know what like.
See, and you know what? I was reading Nick Nack Paddywhack's tweet today
Come on.
Who?
Nick
on the way
Nack
here.
Paddywhack.
Nick Nack Paddywhack from Nick and Danru.
Oh, okay.
And
The
he was-
bigger one.
Yeah, the bigger one. Did you see it?
Damn,
what
that's
he
how people
said?
know him?
He was the bigger one.
He's not funny.
Well, baby, what is you doing? I thought that's funny.
I thought it was funny.
He's not.
But
I don't crack a smile.
his tweet
Literally, not crack a smile.
never chuckled.
Chris is so wrong.
Funny.
I can just stare at the video and be like, okay.
That was funny.
Next.
That's Chris's laugh. Funny. Funny. Next. Okay, so Nick was basically saying, like, looking at that picture of Bow Wow, he clearly got his ass beat.
Absolutely.
And if it was the other Oral and Camille, what's her
The
name?
girl.
Oh,
The girl.
Chun-Li.
Chung Lee got her ass beat.
Right.
We will all be canceling Bow Wow.
Absolutely.
Just like we did Chris Brown for a
Just
minute.
like we did Chris Brown for a minute. So, like, he was saying, is there a double standard? Where's the justice for Bow Wow? Why is there no outrage that Bow Wow got abused by this girl?
we really need to be checking on Bow Wow because he has dealt with a lot of public ridicule at this point for some years.
Yeah.
And now he got his ass beat and people still making a joke of it. No one Bow Wow probably did not want to hit that woman. I mean, he saw firsthand how Chris Brown's played out. So,
Yeah.
But I'm really, I don't get how he didn't at least like hem her up.
That's what they said.
hold
They
her
said
arms.
they said that he restrained her.
How did she do all that?
Have you seen her?
I saw the one picture of
I'm
her.
gonna show you her Instagram.
Does Bow Wow have a car?
I don't know.
I would, a
He
car?
should've
They
hit
are
her.
in
An
Atlanta.
automobile, right?
He should have
Well,
hit
then
her.
he would have went to jail
You
too.
hit her with his car?
Absolutely. He can't physically hit her, but if he just reversed, he may have got like a DUI.
Driving under the influence?
I think that's better than domestic violence. Yeah.
Oh, she big.
Yeah, I said she's a stallion. She ain't no little girl.
Oh, when you said stallion, I thought you meant like she thick or something.
Oh no, she tall.
How big is she?
Taller than him.
Bow Wow
Well,
looks like
everyone
he's
is
about
taller than
5
him.
foot.
Sierra
with
was
heels
taller than
on,
him.
she's
Yeah.
probably 5. Yeah, she's probably 5, 7, 8.
But I just let me put my glasses.
Poor
on.
Bow Wow. Let me see her.
But I just think that the thing is that we need justice for Bow Wow.
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, we do.
He can stay canceled.
Bow Wow is not canceled
Bow Wow,
yet.
yeah, he set himself up for it.
He can stay canceled.
She looks sturdy.
Sturdy
Wow.
or 30?
She looks
Sturdy,
sturdy
30 with a 3.
with an S and a T.
Oh, sturdy.
Is she related to Masika? No,
I don't
never
know.
mind.
She looks like
Masika
it.
S is just fucking messy.
But yeah, but I just think that
Poor
yeah,
Bow Wow,
justice
man.
for Bow Wow, y'all.
We really need to treat.
I don't think he
I can't even
restrained
take
her.
that comment seriously. I'm not gonna put that out there.
I don't think he really restrained her.
Forget it.
Yeah, he do. He need a Soldier Boy year.
Soldier Boy's year is not making no sense to me. He's still bragging about it.
He was on Queen Radio saying that he that nigga.
Nicki
that
is
nigga.
really just digging the bottom of the barrel, isn't
Let's
it?
not even talk about Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
And
Lord.
I'm over her. Every time she wants some type of drama stirred up, what does she do? Go on Queen Radio and stir up some shit. Girl,
I thought she was gonna stop it because Queen, the album is almost, it's gonna
It
be
flopped.
a year old.
why
so
did we need a hard white video?
that song did
Oh,
not
who?
need a video. Hard White.
Never heard it.
You don't
Yeah,
need
you don't
to.
need to.
You're not missing.
Oh, it's by
anything.
Nicki.
It's by
It's
Nicki.
by
Oh,
her.
okay.
It's one that Queen album that nobody streamed. That all the barbs that are rallying around her that didn't stream.
Yeah, they're so
I don't
upset.
understand.
Bitch, download the album.
How you go so hard on the internet for somebody 24/7, but you don't stream that woman's album?
All you gotta do is press add.
You don't play the video. You can leave. You put it on mute and leave it running in the background.
That's it. They don't even want to see it. They just want.
But
to
yet
be
they just
hypocrites.
want to harass everybody else on the internet.
Why isn't my bitch number one? I don't know. The shit wasn't
I'm
good.
like, girl, why you ain't watch the video?
Please.
Did you like it? Ask yourself that. Ask yourself why she isn't number one.
This isn't about Nicki. It's about Bow Wow. And
It
I'm-
is about Bow Wow.
I feel like we need to show him a little more sympathy. I know he's corny at this point, but in terms of like mental health and Black Lives Matter, this poor boy has to be on his way out.
He does.
Honestly, so I think we need to check on him.
They
So
should
wait,
have added him
why
to the Millennium
is
Tour
he in custody?
because they could not figure out who started the fight, so they arrested both of them.
we know who ended it.
Sure did.
yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why they're both in custody because they could not figure out who started it. So it was a domestic dispute, but they're not together. They broke up in October.
I just think Bow Wow needs some downtime.
I wonder what caused it.
Well,
She said-
honestly,
Well, they say that she was apparently she was upset that he was going to Super Bowl related events without her.
but they're not together.
None of our
Report-
black-
That's why she beat his ass?
Reportedly, they're not together.
Allegedly.
So, but what's going? If you watch Growing Up Hip Hop Atlanta,
Which I
I don't.
I don't either. But from the clips that I've seen,
So how the fuck do you know?
from the clips, because I work in.
All right,
I
that's
work
true.
in this stuff, so I watched a couple clips, and you see him blowing up outside the clubs with on the brat. You see him just an angry black man just going off and a tirade. So after watching that and then seeing this fight, it's kind of like pointing like maybe Bow Wow was the aggressor at first,
Please.
Well, he has
and
an
then he
attitude
got his
problem.
ass beat.
He has an attitude problem.
Bow
But
Wow
I
couldn't
wasn't
even rip
there.
tissue.
But I wasn't there. But if you watch the clips, you got to watch some of the clips. Like he's going off, cussing people out, like get that damn camera out my face, I'll beat your ass, like all this other stuff.
You know he can only curse the brat out because he knows she on probation from pistol whipping bitches.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure after the cameras went off, she probably tagged him.
She probably did.
And Bow Wow's not this hood nigga he think he is. A nigga's
Bow
from
was
Columbus.
from Columbus.
Like,
Actually, he's not even from Columbus. He's from like a small town outside of Columbus.
yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, he's not this Atlanta nigga he think he is.
No, Bow Wow's
I
an
think-
icon in the
No,
legend.
Little Bow Wow.
Yeah, excuse me.
Little Bow Wow.
Little Bow Wow.
In the
Shad
legend.
Moss is a problem.
And so is Bow Wow.
Yes.
But all of those people make up Little Bow.
Nope. Little Bow Wow
Nope.
is a 3-year span, I think.
Wow.
Just like there's a difference between Ron Isley and Mr. Biggs.
Wait,
They're
what's
two
wrong with
different
Mr.
people.
Biggs?
Nothing. They're just two different people.
They're two different people.
Oh, my
There's a difference
God.
between Ronald Isley Mr. Isley, Ron Isley, and Mr. Biggs.
I'm a little concerned, guys, because we just went into a conversation about Bow Wow, and then the owner of the Good News radio station, Keith Good News, decided to do push-ups, and I'm really concerned.
Same.
What's going on?
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I saw him drop down. And I'm just like, I don't know if this is a stroke or if we
Hold
should
on.
stop the
That
show.
mic's muted. Go ahead.
So me and Dash have this thing for the month of February: 300 push-ups a day, or it's $30. So I'm just trying to.
How do you know?
300 push-ups?
I mean, he's just married. I mean, I'm assuming he would not like, you know.
I would lie and say I did mine today.
That's because you a scumbag.
I
man.
absolutely won't be
Right.
doing any challenges with Chris. Good to know. Thank you very much.
Wait, hold on. Time out. So y'all doing 300 a day?
300 a day.
You know, I
Oh,
struggle
a
to
day? I thought you said
know,
a month.
I struggle
No.
to do 50 in the morning.
I'm
if,
still gonna do
if
30.
you do 56 times, then that's 300. You know.
So how do you track this?
I want to do 51 times.
I mean, I just do usually 60 per set, and then I just finish throughout the day. You got all day. You got to do it before midnight.
So did somebody say like I just did my 300?
Yeah, well, I'll send them like I did it. Sometime I'll be like, there's a couple times I was gonna not remind him to do it, but I think the point of it is not to win the money. The
It's
point of it is
the
to,
accountability.
yeah. So I want to make sure he's doing it, even if I can win the money.
Do you know what, Keith? I'm jumping in this challenge.
Come on.
I'm going to do 30 push-ups a day.
No. Let's make it.
By your motherfucking
Let's
self.
make it 100. I do 300. You do 100. And Chris. he's gonna
I
be
hate
there.
push-ups.
Chris can do 5.
Oh, like keep a track of him. Okay.
Yeah, but it's like I'll text you. Every
Well, he
day.
goes
I don't
out
even
every
see
night, so
Chris.
I'm not.
I don't
even-
even see Chris. Let's.
I'll text you. I'll text you.
We'll revisit this at the end of the show.
all
we'll
right,
see.
all right.
I was waiting for y'all to give me a number so I could tell y'all to go to hell. I was always.
Oh,
saying.
Eric, we definitely can
All
give
right,
you a
I
number.
don't want one. Fuck y'all.
Eric, you can do
I'm
50 a
not
day.
even interested.
50 a day.
I fucking hate
I'm
push-ups.
down.
Dude, I mean, it's really good for your core. Like,
That's
It
great.
is. It's good for your core. It's
I
good
don't
for your
care.
arms. It's
I could
actually
plank.
a full body workout.
We could do a plank challenge. I could do that. But
You can't do
push-ups, I
push-ups,
don't
you
want
I
to.
kid
I'm
y'all
not
not.
seeing
Once
that.
I got offline, I said I was done.
Yeah, I fucking hated
Oh,
push-ups.
I
was done.
hated
I don't like
push-ups online.
calisthenics.
My
I don't like
my ace used to do
calisthenics.
all my push-ups,
yeah.
but I used to save us with skits and stuff, so it was an equal
I
balance.
feel that.
Well,
Talent expression.
Hated
Yeah.
that
Anyways.
shit.
Okay.
So it's Black History Month, so do something. So it's 28
Yeah.
days for your
Yeah.
short month.
So
true.
for black people, do push-ups. Dieter said he benches 300. I don't believe it.
He big. He ain't small. I believe it.
That just seems like such a
Hey, Christian.
like who can do that?
Not I said the cat. Well, clearly you got to do it at whenever you find a floor in an
Whenever
open
you
space.
No, I'm talking about the 300, like bench at 300.
Oh, bench at 300? I don't know. You're supposed to be able to bench your body weight.
Oh.
I don't know what.
Can
You're
you bench your-
supposed to.
You're supposed to. Can you bench your body weight?
I have a bench press. I don't know how long.
Can
So I
you
don't
bench?
know.
Can you bench your body weight?
I'm only like 170 something.
I've tried the bar
I'm 2
once.
something, so I don't know.
I tried the bar once, and that was in high school, and I couldn't lift it, and I never did it again.
The bar's like 45
the bar,
pounds.
child.
The bar, now that's
Oh, I hated weightlifting in high school.
Even I could do that.
yeah. The bar is not heavy at all.
I was trash. Y'all think I'm skinny now?
Didn't you run track?
I did.
Y'all didn't work out,
I didn't. I did distance.
nigga. You still need to work out, don't you?
No, we got in there, ran, and left.
Calvin's skinny ass running probably sounds like mad friction.
Wow.
Anyways, all this to say, Bow Wow, if you get in this 300 push-up challenge, maybe you too can beat Chun Li's ass.
That's right.
He's in custody, so
Yeah.
he got all the time in the world to do the challenge.
Speaking
know
of
who-
custody,
You know who else is in custody?
number 2.
Number 2.
Tekashi 6ix9ine reportedly pleads
like that
guilty.
transition, didn't you?
That was great. That was great. Tekashi 6ix9ine reportedly pleads guilty to 9 federal counts, including racketeering, drugs, and guns.
Good, lock him up.
Okay. Tekashi 6.
Lock his ass up.
Tekashi 69 is reportedly pleading guilty to 9 federal counts that range from conspiracy, firearm offenses, and narcotics trafficking, according to
Ain't he a
TMZ.
pedophile too?
He is.
Oh, traffic. Good, right.
That's
okay.
not being held against him this time around.
What?
But pedophilia is a count that he probably.
This is kind of like, well, he has 9. I didn't list all of them, but
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
it may be an OJ situation where it's like we're not gonna address Nicole and Ron outright, but we're still gonna get that nigger. We're still gonna get him.
Okay.
So since he is pleading guilty, it is likely that he may have struck a deal with the feds to potentially lower his sentencing. He was initially facing life in prison, but this new plea may slightly change his fate. It was reported that he allegedly identified the gunman related to Chief Keef's shooting, so there is no word on the sentence that he'll be facing after this new plea. The site reports, TMZ that is, that Tekashi's alleged conspiracies consist of multiple acts of murder, robbery, and extortion. Now, I don't see Tekashi killing anybody
Me either.
but a pack of Skittles.
But
And
did
I don't.
But y'all know? Did y'all read about who he put the hit out against?
He put out a hit?
Yeah,
No.
yeah. He put out hit. He admitted to putting a hit out against Keith Chief. He's gonna die. I know this is really sad, but he's either gonna get beat the hell up, like to near death, or he's actually gonna die.
I don't see him dying.
Do you know who Keith Chief is?
Chief Keef?
Yeah, bang
Uh,
bang.
Nigga from Chicago.
I mean, I know who he is.
He got goons in jail that's gonna pay the other people. He is
He a
going
real
to go
nigga.
down.
He a real
It's,
thug ass nigga.
I feel really bad for Tekashi.
I don't.
Well, I don't feel bad for him, but I know he's gonna get his ass beat.
You don't think
That's
he's getting
fine.
maximum security?
No.
No,
He's Mexican, but so what?
He is Mexican. But I mean, that wasn't the. He's also kind of A-list at this moment.
he's.
I'm not gonna go that far.
He has been A-list while he was out.
A-list?
Yeah.
I want to do A-list.
I would
Oh,
say
legit.
hip hop A-list,
Hip hop A-list.
urban A-list.
I'm not saying mainstream. Well, no, the mainstream kids were enjoying him too. I
Yeah, a
don't
little
give a
bit,
fuck
yeah.
about him.
I don't
but
mean neither.
I'm not gonna
his
say
career was doing-
A-list.
His career was on
What
the
would
up
you
and up.
say? He was A-list while he was out.
A-list?
I mean, he. Go ahead,
He's a
Keith.
B.
And not only a lot of people don't know, like Chief Keef put a lot of people on too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if he signed them. I know they are on his label, 300. That's his label. You know what I mean? So he put a lot of people on top of that. So
Yeah.
I think that he low key a boss. Nobody really know it because
Chief?
yeah.
Not Chief Keef. I'm
runs-
talking about Tekashi.
He's talking about Tekashi
Oh,
being A-list.
Tekashi.
Tekashi was A-list
He
before he
A-list.
went
He
in.
was B-list.
A-list?
He was
He will
definitely
be-
A-list.
He was
Name
not-
some artists who y'all
He was
consider
on
A-list.
the way to
Bro.
A-list.
If you have more than one number one song,
He didn't have a number
That
one
don't mean
song.
you A-list.
He had a number one. He had a number one song on the hip hop charts, but not on the top 100.
okay, he had multiple.
Multiple. Songs
Multiple.
on
He
the
stayed in the media.
chart. Yeah.
He stayed
I mean,
in the media.
That doesn't mean you A-list.
Okay.
When people
what is
can
Ray
act-
J?
B-list.
Like
Okay.
C or B?
Now who do you think has more, I guess, current fame? Ray J or
Ray J just signed a
He just did a bike
30
deal.
Scooty
He
bikes.
just did some headphones. These glasses I got on.
Yeah, show him, Chris.
he be working,
Show him.
by the way.
Click him down,
But-
Chris.
Ray J financially.
Click your glasses down, Chris.
Just go with the
Ray J financially is A-list, but him selling bikes does not make him A-list. You being
Exactly.
talked about in the media, you being on the charts,
He's
If-
being talked about in the media. All the shit. He's a
No one-
business
no-
mogul.
no-
almost.
I do
Almost.
understand. I do.
No,
I do.
no, no,
I
no,
see what
no.
you're saying.
Almost.
Tekashi was on his rise to fame and was notable.
yeah.
Notable?
He
Definitely
is notable.
A-list.
He's not A-list.
How's
A-list
he
is
not
like
A-list?
A-list to me is
Yeah,
like
give
if
me
you
some-
go
Jay-Z.
anywhere, people know automatically who you are. So A-list is the Brad Pitts, the Beyonces, the Jay-Z's, the Jennifer Lopez's, the
Kanye.
George
is Nipsey
Clooney.
Hussle A-list?
No,
No.
But they didn't know Oprah when she went out the
'Cause
country
Nipsey-
to get a bag. So I don't think that's
Oprah's
fair.
A-list. And Nipsey Hussle is big out here.
But he's not big everywhere.
I think now he is.
I don't think so.
Definitely.
I think his Grammy nomination will help him gain notoriety. But like when
Bro
we
had
back,
a commercial for the NBA
when we went-
playoffs.
congratulations. When
Yeah.
we went
I
back
never saw
home
it. Last year?
Yeah, his
When I
song
went
was for
home-
he had the song for the NBA playoffs.
in Kentucky, nobody's playing Nipsey.
Well, or
And it's
like,
regional. It's regional.
when was this? When you went to Kentucky?
October.
again? This last October?
Yeah, homecoming.
Okay.
Nobody was like, "Did you get that Street Dreams?" Is that the name of it?
No, victory lap.
Victory Lap. Knew something about
Street
taking.
Dreams a song?
No,
Oh.
I knew it was
Street
something.
Dream, you
I
just
knew-
made that shit
I
up.
knew it was something about it. I knew it was
You
something about a
made
car.
Yeah.
Somebody was riding around something.
But I'm saying Tekashi A-list though.
I think he's A-list. I don't like him, but I can't acknowledge
So
his
do
clout.
y'all think Tekashi snitched? Because that's what Snoop Dogg and Ice-T are saying. Like it sounded like he took a deal and he snitched.
Wait, did you see the tweet where somebody was like, well, Ice-T was like, he must have snitched, and then somebody quoted it and was like, "You would know, you fake ass detective." And then Ice-T was like, "Thanks for watching the show, you bitch ass." That shit was so funny. But go ahead.
Yeah, I think he snitched because I think so too.
Well,
I know
snitched
I would
on
have.
Who on what?
Well,
Which
everybody
charge?
else because it's racketeering, so he didn't do it by himself.
Oh,
Uh,
I mean, if he did, he did.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure you like was like, look, that wasn't me or whatever the case
Yeah.
may be. Like,
Nigga, if
Man,
you
what-
facing jail, I'm a snitch. I mean, if I'm facing jail, I'm snitching.
I'm honestly not.
if I wasn't a part of it, if I was a part of it, I'm not snitching. If I was like, we did it together, I'm not snitching. But
Well, I guess the story says that he allegedly identified the gunman related to the Chief Keef shooting.
I would. Yeah, I would. Depending on what the crime is, I would definitely snitch. And if I'm faced with 47 years, I'm
oh
snitching.
yeah,
Yeah, if it's me or you, it's you.
It's right.
Off top.
Definitely. I don't give a fuck what you did.
off top.
Fuck the
Nah.
streets.
I just got my money.
Yeah. I'm going to just have to hire security to make sure I'm safe every day.
Come on, Brittany.
In jail?
He'd be all right.
No, I'm talking about like if. Well, he's going to jail too. But if I wasn't going to jail, like if they needed me to testify, I'm snitching.
Oh yeah.
I
I'm
don't give a
snitch.
fuck. I'm snitching.
But I'm not gonna snitch in public.
I don't understand.
We can have a secret meeting.
They're gonna have to distort my voice or something.
Distort my voice and
And my
I
picture.
need an alias.
Kirsten just
She
told
said
all the
we're
snitching ass
she
niggas.
called snitch ass niggas.
I'd call me it.
She be snitching too. I don't know what she talking
I know,
about.
right?
She would
47
too. Like
years?
a fucking canary.
Yes.
First one.
Right.
I wasn't me.
I'm not from the hood. I don't know.
I don't
this
know who the
hood
fuck
code.
it was, but it wasn't me.
You may want to look
I'ma
over
say
there.
That was Shayna Dabney. I'm like, that was Shayna Dabney.
Right.
I saw her ass.
Get the fuck out of here.
I wasn't even there. Keeping them was there. What?
Keeping them though, like keeping
Yeah,
them.
right, definitely.
You know what, Eric? I missed the opportunity to play that.
And I'm so upset that you did.
I had it.
I know.
I had it queued up. Did you see me
And
look
I
for
saw
it?
Brittany's comment.
What song?
Because we were talking about Ray J, and she hit me with the, hey, wait a minute, ain't that Brandy's brother? Hit it.
I used to be scared.
Oh, that's not it.
That's not
oh
it.
my goodness.
We have that sound bit.
Not that one.
We have both of them.
I
Here
need
we
to
go.
do it now.
Watch out now.
But that would it's the little
It did.
one.
It
It's
was
not
great.
Bow Wow.
Yeah,
We could have used
yeah.
it both times.
Wow, that was great. Okay. A rainy day. Definitely.
I'm the only one lost here.
That's Chris.
I'm so lost right now.
Number 3.
Number
Number
3.
Okay, so Calvin, this might be right up your alley.
Yeah, it is. You already know.
Would you go vegan for a chance to win free Jay-Z and Beyonce concert tickets for life?
Vegan. I'm already a breatharian.
Yeah.
Do you want me to stop breathing? I will.
I'm so glad this is recorded. So the Power Couple challenges fans to do just that. So if you guys want a chance to win free J and B concerts for life, you're going to have to try going vegan, and you may just have a shot. It's no secret that Beyonce's promoted being vegan before, and we'll never forget when she had everyone drinking cayenne pepper, lemon water, and some mix. Do y'all
Shout out
remember
DJ
that
Dash.
I do.
don't.
DJ Dash just finished that. Just finished it. 10 days.
What is
shit?
it?
What?
He did the master cleanse. He did
The master cleanse?
Yeah. He just
What
did
does it
that.
do?
It's a master cleanse. That's all I know. You gotta ask Dash. But
Yeah, I was thinking about doing it. So I
He
need to
lost
do
like
that.
14
cleanse?
pounds.
I need to do it because I
By
think
just
I have a lot
doing
of
that?
toxin.
You don't eat nothing else. It's just the lemon.
Oh,
juice,
like I can't eat
the
shit?
water. No,
Like I
you
got
don't.
only do. Oh, never.
Only
mind.
drink that, yeah.
never
That's
mind.
why I was,
10
I was
days.
gonna- I was going to do that.
Oh, 10 days.
I need to
never. I
cleanse.
don't think I can do
I
that.
definitely need to cleanse.
I want something fried.
Right.
So Jay-Z and Beyonce are challenging their fans to try out a plant-based diet, be it full-time or even switching out a couple meals for a healthier lifestyle and a chance to do the most at their concerts for life. So you have a chance to win free tickets up to 30 years if you enter the contest, which ends on April 22nd. Beyonce posted on the gram how you can be a part of the competition. So if you guys are interested, go to her page. I am not, so I won't be.
Well,
Okay,
there's
hold on.
different, There's
Wait,
different
wait, wait.
tiers.
Now, who's really 30 years? Who wants to see Jay-Z and Beyonce in 30 years?
I wanna
Kelvin,
see
Unique Bias
Beyonce
a
in 30
second.
years. I want to see Beyonce in 30 years. Jay-Z, I'll listen to him in 30 years. I don't care. To see
Listen,
him.
Who's-
Beyonce is like
how old is
Tina Turner.
Beyonce right now?
Beyonce right now is 37.
So at, I'm sorry, at 67, you want to see Beyonce?
Sure the fuck do.
At 67.
Sure.
She's
the
going to
fuck
pull a
do.
Tina.
She's still gonna be made. She's still
And
gonna be
Jay-Z's
selling out.
what, 40?
Yeah.
40
She's
something?
still gonna be selling out.
We want to see him at 70?
I don't
do.
want to see him. If
He
he's
gonna
not
sell out.
moving,
I'm
now,
Why is
like,
he still making
Hova.
albums at 70?
He's not gonna make
Hova.
albums.
Hova.
He's
So
just
what do
gonna-
we,
He's
like,
gonna keep performing his old stuff.
he's going to have to sit down, though. 'cause
Like
he
Prince
does-
and everybody.
He
He's
just
gonna-
stands now.
But yes, I will do this. I will do that because you got to think about Beyonce is going to be performing until she's dead.
That's true.
She's going to have a Vegas residency when she's 70.
Child,
I
the
think
day,
so. I think you're right.
the day
For real.
Beyonce dies, the world will stop.
I'm not. I don't even want to think about it.
I wouldn't know what to do.
I don't
I
want to think
would
about
not.
it.
I would probably just run
Same
in
thing
the
you
street.
did when she was alive. Listen to her old music.
I
No.
will.
I would run in the street recklessly because I don't know what life is.
What?
It's like
more
what the
lemonade.
fuck? Not
Wait.
because I'm trying to die, but it's just like what is going on?
What is going on?
Because I cried when
Let me
Michael
just
Jackson
test the
died.
limits.
Yeah.
Did you?
You already.
So did all
Yeah,
the
I
little
booed.
kids that he raped.
I'm.
He,
Stop it.
You know what? They left out Leaving Neverland. I was going to ask about it
Just
in
saying.
the notes, but I would. Dang. I have not seen the documentary, but have you heard
It's coming to
reviews of it?
HBO.
Have you heard reviews about the Sundance?
Yes, I did.
It's the standing ovation.
For what?
nigga, the two dumbasses that are in the fucking documentary are the same two dumbasses that lied about it when they were kids.
But the thing is, it's Wade Robinson. So y'all know Wade Robinson, right?
I heard the
Choreographer
name.
to the Stars, responsible for Britney Spears
Yes,
choreography,
yes.
In Sync. He was a Michael Jackson impersonator when he was younger. He stayed at his house, and he also said that Michael didn't do anything to him when he was younger. But now, then he said he lied and all this stuff. Now he's come back and do this over again. So I don't know.
Niggas just want money.
Are they just trying to get the check?
I don't
Yes.
think clout chasing.
They are the same niggas that lied about it. This is clout chasing.
I am interested to see their perspective and see what they have
It'll
to
be
say.
coming to HBO. They're gonna say the same shit they said when they were fucking 5.
They better
Would
not put no
you-
R. Kelly 6-episode shit.
Would you mute Michael?
I would never
Got
be
to.
Michael.
You
He
got
didn't
to.
do anything.
We talking about kids. We're not talking about like
He didn't do
this-
anything to those kids.
That wouldn't be fair, Chris.
He didn't do
wouldn't be
anything to those
fair,
kids.
Chris.
He did not do anything
That
to those
wouldn't be
kids.
fair, Chris.
R. Kelly, we actually know we have hard ass proof that he did
I
it to
can't
those
listen
kids.
to Contagious,
What hard proof?
Chris.
Did you not see the six episode special?
I did see it.
I
but
seen
what
the
hard
sex
proof you
tape.
talking
That's all I
about?
need to see.
He said
I've
it
seen
wasn't
the
him.
sex tape.
We all know it was him.
I'm just telling you what was said.
I don't believe that it was Michael, but if it was Michael, if you don't
It's
mute
definitely
him,
Michael.
that's not fair.
if any allegations of Michael was true, I couldn't mute Michael. I just couldn't.
Any man,
Would y'all
that's-
mute Beyonce?
Any man that's over 50 with that kind of voice,
I've muted R.
If-
Kelly.
Would y'all? That was not my question.
If
Would y'all mute Beyonce?
Beyonce had did
Yeah.
something of that sort, unfortunately, I would
Yeah.
have to mute Beyonce.
absolutely.
I don't think y'all would. These two, I don't think y'all would.
I would. I would have to.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, I know y'all wouldn't. When it's an artist that y'all stain, I guarantee y'all would not.
I'm
Like
a-
Michael, I wouldn't-
I'm
I
a
couldn't.
really big R. Kelly fan.
But I don't.
You know what? As I've muted R. Kelly, I don't miss his music.
No one really gives a fuck.
This thing is like I
It's
don't
old.
go in the house and like, damn, I'm gonna play some 12 play. That
No
never
one.
happens.
No one.
I am. Legit.
So you wake
You
up
going
like,
through it?
I missed the Chocolate Factory album. Let me play that.
Eric, you know
Yeah.
what? You know why, Eric? Because you don't listen to new music.
I don't like. Not really.
So I'm gonna start sending you new music once a week
Go ahead. I encourage that.
because you're gonna like it. I have some good artists like Levin Kelly, Lucky Day. We can put you on to
Lucky Days is the future of.
R&B.
I don't even know his genre.
I
It's
have
not.
two
It's not
songs
R&B.
by
It's like
him, but that's
alternative
'cause you
R&B.
showed me it.
Yeah,
Alternative R&B.
I've never heard of this person.
Listen,
Nigga, that's
listen.
dope.
The song in our promo video for our
Oh,
live
extra.
show on February
was-
17th,
that's
that
Lucky Day.
Simply Wholesome from 10 to 2.
Okay, all right.
That's Lucky Day.
That was at Simply Wholesome from 10 to 2 on February 17th.
If you show up at
Sunday.
10, I am expecting you to help move shit.
No, Chris, stop telling them
I'm
that.
saying that every time.
Every episode.
Every single time.
Let them know.
Come at 10 and you're helping.
We don't want them to come in.
I would
blind.
designate an assignment for you.
It's only fair.
Y'all gonna be straight. We're gonna be done setting up by 10.
Yeah, well, they open it. So Eric said, Kristen said that you're just like her. The 90s is where she lives.
Yeah.
And then she said she'll
But y-
mute the
but y'all
fuck
have
out of
to- y'all
anyone
have to
doing some
open-
fuck shit to kids.
But y'all have to like be open to listen to, because people always say R&B is dead. It's really not.
I don't think it's
R&B's
dead. I
not
told
dead.
y'all to send me stuff. Y'all haven't sent me shit.
I got you. And I like Nayo, but you may not like her voice. It's a
No,
little
I do.
annoying. You like her
Because of
voice?
Kate Tronado.
I love
Do you like
her.
Black?
I don't like
No.
Black.
You don't like Black? Have you actually heard like his music or just like a few songs?
I've heard it in passing, and I don't like it.
I don't like song. I think Eric's like me. I don't like songs that are in minor keys because it makes you depressed.
No, the
And
fuck it
Black,
doesn't.
yes, it does. Black songs are in minor keys. A lot of Drake songs are in minor keys. A lot of the Weeknd songs are in minor keys. And once you get done listening to it, you feel a little bit down because minor keys make you
I
sad.
don't.
So
I feel
if the
just
song's not
fine.
in, because you're already about humbug.
I feel just fine when I listen to people who I want to listen to.
Yeah.
I feel just like for Black, like I don't get depressed when I listen to Black or Sam Smith or The
Well,
Weeknd.
Sam Smith songs are in major keys.
And Sam Smith has different vibes.
He has sad ass vibes.
No,
Definitely sad. He like funeral music.
Yeah.
Her is funeral music.
I just want to.
Her? How?
Her is not funeral music.
What song?
I just recently got into some of the bops, but don't act like this girl's been happy most of them albums. Don't.
She only has one.
Volume 2 is all about sex.
Doesn't mean it was high pitch.
And then the prelude
lack
2
of,
is
or
about
like-
yeah. And then like the
That's
prelude
sad.
is a little bit sad.
You can
but
count
I do
on
want
one
to call
hand how
out
many
Christian.
upbeat songs her has.
I just want to call her out real quick
Okay.
because she says she loves Black, but she spelled it BL8CK,
You want to take
and
the
we
six?
all know
It's what it says.
it's 6.
I actually start
LACK.
calling him Black now because he
So
he
I
said
don't
something
believe
sweet
she.
about R.
I
Kelly.
don't believe she listens to him. I think she's a bandwagoner.
Hey, on everything, the first time I saw his name, I thought his name was Six Flags.
6
I did too.
Yeah.
I used to call him Splack or Six Flag.
like a
That was
Cadillac.
Six Flags. That was Six Flags.
I think it's a convenience thing.
But I actually call him Black now. Like he has my respect to call Black.
But yeah, that's not fair. You're not muting MJ. We're gonna move on.
But how can I mute him if he's innocent?
I'm saying if it was proven that he was guilty, and you don't mute him.
I could not. I could mute "You Are Not Alone." That one song, I could do that.
No, that's not. Gonna
But
work.
his whole
That's
discography,
just not
his
gonna
whole Jackson 5 from, I couldn't.
I would have.
From Jackson 5 and up, I could not.
None of my
He could
artists.
slide with Jackson 5.
He slides with everything for me.
None of my artists are capable of such mess. So
I'm pretty sure Butterflies was about little boys.
I love butterflies.
Butterflies was written by.
It was written by Floetry.
Yeah.
So and he just made it better. He literally just made it better. So
I'm just saying, you know.
I don't know if he made it better.
I know he made it better.
They wrote the original version, then he redid it,
And because
and then it
With a
became about
different
little
note in
boys.
mind.
If you really sit back and take that view of butterflies, it's really funny.
no, it's not.
It is really funny
No,
and
it's
really
not.
creepy if you think that Michael's
I'm
taking
telling
to a 12-year-old child when he said you. Give
I
me
am not gonna
butterflies.
let
It's
y'all
not.
ruin this song for me. Butterflies is great.
Everything he
What the fuck
makes
is wrong
is
with
amazing.
Yeah, when you were 14.
No, oh my, number 4. Number 4. Octavia Spencer says LeBron James had to intervene for her to get equal pay on a new Netflix series. So last year it was announced that Netflix picked up Octavia Spencer and LeBron James series about Madam C.J. Walker
Yes,
during
Madam
a
CJ.
panel at Sundance. And Octavia spoke about how LeBron helped her to make sure she received equal pay. So according to IndieWire, Octavia spoke on the Women Breaking Barriers panel, and she shared how LeBron, who is executive producing the project, stepped up for her to make sure she received equal pay. She said, I have to say, when I was negotiating my deal for Madam CJ, LeBron James had to intervene. So we need all our male counterparts to be in the fight with us. Around the same time last year, Octavia spoke about a similar situation where actress Jessica Chastain, do y'all know her?
Jessica who?
Chastain? Y'all are movie watchers. I don't know who this is.
I don't watch somebody.
Well, either way, Jessica Chastain negotiated for higher pay and insisted that Octavia receive the same pay as they co-starred in a holiday comedy together. Octavia said, I think my goal is to make sure that all women of color get equal pay and all women get equal pay. The only way to do that is to have these conversations, to talk numbers with your co-stars. Jessica and I stood together, and that was interesting. And she would take that position. Well, I mean, she is Jessica Chastain, but we also need advocates and allies in negotiating. She is really confident in Jessica Chastain's career. Because
I'm about to
I've
Google
never
her.
heard of
I
this
don't
girl
know
in my
who this girl
life.
is. I mean, maybe I know her face.
As
You know, all
previous-
white people look alike.
Let me know if you've seen her. As previously reported, the Netflix series on Madam C.J. Walker will be 8 episodes long and will be based on her great-great-granddaughter, Aaliyah Bundle's biography on her own ground.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Oh. So
You
wait,
heard
is
of
it? No.
It's basically about how she became a first self-made millionaire
That's
in the
right.
U.S. by
That's
creating
right.
black hair care products and improving the hot comb.
I want to biopic her.
I'm going to watch that.
Jessica
I'ma watch it,
Chastain
but I
is
just
the
wanna buy
redhead
it.
from The Help.
Who?
Oh. The movie to help. Octavia Spencer's in it.
No, I know. I've seen that.
Oh.
It's
still haven't
it's
seen
not
that.
ringing
But this is
any
my
bells.
thing. Octavia Spencer has a fucking Oscar, and they're still trying to like give her less. Don't she have 2
Yeah.
Oscars?
I wonder how much
I
less
think
it would have
so.
been.
She has 2. She won one for The Help, and then she also won one for the movie that came out with the fish. What is it called?
The Fish.
With the man, he was a fish. That she fell in love.
Finding
The
Dory or
lady
something?
fell in love with
No,
the fish.
Finding Dory.
It just won.
Man,
It
that's the only
almost
fish
won
that
Best
won.
Picture last year. Y'all.
Y'all
are so honoring.
The Meg or something? I don't know.
No,
The Meg was a good movie. But
Surprisingly.
fuck.
y'all are so honoring.
I can't
Here
think of the
we
name
go.
of it.
It's called The Shape of Water.
Yep, that's what it is.
Yeah, she won too.
Didn't see that either.
I just feel like if you have an Oscar, I should be able to request what the fuck I
Yeah.
want.
Because me being in the movie alone is going to bring more attention to the movie.
Yeah,
How do you find out that you're not getting the same pay?
You probably
I
tell.
think they just tell you.
You gotta ask.
I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure. Whenever y'all talk about the contract or whatever, they probably be like, "All right, well, this is what we giving you."
You don't think they would be like, keep it on the hush because we're not paying everyone like that?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Especially depending on who you are. Like if you got,
But
awards
if
on top of
If
awards.
you found out that you were getting paid substantially higher than your co-star, would you try to rally for them?
Yeah, why
Nope,
not?
depending on who it is.
Wait, what?
The Big Bang Theory did that. They like all like, I remember they did it. They all like took a pay cut so that way the other hosts can get like equal
That's
pay. Like
good.
2 of the other
It depends on
ones.
who it is for me.
Like you
If
don't
I'm
fuck-
notable, if
you
I'm
don't fuck with
notably
them-
known, if I'm notably known, and if they're just coming on the scene, you're not getting paid like I am. No, absolutely not.
No, I think that's fair.
Well, yeah, I mean,
no, that's
but
fair.
I guess you talk. I guess so.
If
Y'all
I have
three on the
5
get
Oscars-
right. If you was getting paid more than Chris and Kelvin, Chris and Kelvin, Eric and Kelvin, would you then like be like, yo?
Yeah, I would say yes.
Okay.
We all need to be paid the same.
Look at the smile.
Absolutely.
No, I'm serious. I would say yes. We all need to be paid the same.
like, no, fuck
The
that.
same
I ain't
for you,
telling
Eric.
nobody.
I would say yeah.
No.
We need to be paid the same.
Y'all get
Fraudulent
a
as fuck.
y'all can get a good
Like, we
Christmas
signed our,
gift.
signed our contracts
Y'all
individually.
get a real nice Christmas
Right.
gift.
I just feel like if I have 5 Oscars and this
That's
person this is literally their first row, no, you are not getting paid $40 million, and No.
We're not matching, no. Imagine that was the case here at the Good News. Like, y'all are getting paid salary and I'm only getting tap cards. I'm fucking livid.
No, if it's an all-star cast, then we all do need to be paid equally. If it's
What do you mean by all-star
like
cast?
Ocean's 8, like a ensemble cast, like the Black Panther or something like that. Like we all are notable names.
No.
We all have a major role in this film.
No.
And we all are bringing something to it. Then we all need to be paid equally.
No,
but
'cause
if
you
it's
got-
like
You have Angela Bassett, who's an Academy Award nominee. You have Chadwick Boseman, who's a phenomenal actor, and you have the girl that played his sister, Daniel Kaluuya, and Lupita,
Who has an
an Oscar. We're not all getting paid the same. Absolutely
Daniel
not.
Oscar nominated.
Nominated.
Yeah,
I have an Oscar.
everybody
No.
there is Oscar nominated. So everybody
besides Chadwick
besides Chadwick, which is
and Michael B.
which
Jordan.
should have been
Michael B.
already-
Jordan is I'm not gonna say he's the lesser actor of all of them.
But Michael B. Jordan was in Creed, was also nominated for best picture.
Did Michael get nominated? Because he
But
did
he
not.
was the star of that movie.
So did he get nominated in his category? No, he didn't.
But he's still an Oscar nominated movie.
So if you and Brian Seacrest had to work his show, what would you expect the same?
No.
What's the difference then?
'Cause it's
So
Ryan
what are we
Seacrest.
talking about?
But if I was,
If you were
Emmy
Kelvin
nom-
and
if
he
I
was
was
and he
Emmy
was Ryan,
nominated, and Ryan has an Emmy, yeah, bitch, pay me what you paying Ryan.
no, he has an Emmy. You don't. You just got nominated. He actually
I'm
won.
Emmy nominated.
How much does the nomination differ from the whole win? Like, are we talking like
If I have an Oscar,
5,000 more?
2 votes.
Is there like $5,000 more that you're getting? Because you could keep that. That's
It's
fine.
2 votes.
But if
no,
it's
he's talking about money wise.
money wise.
Oh, I don't even know.
Like let's just say if I have
if
an
it's
Oscar,
over 10,000, yes.
Yeah, that matters.
But like if it's a 5,000, no. But if it's like $1 million,
Yeah, absolutely. Get
child,
the fuck out of here.
yeah, no.
what would you do it for the exposure?
We are going right back to the Oscars.
It depends on what this
conversation.
is. If this is a documentary or something, yeah, I'll do it for the exposure. For the person I'm with, like the actor who,
Yeah.
we'll do it for the exposure. If this is literally, if this ain't like a feature film, yeah, we could do it for the exposure.
No, it's a movie. It's
Is,
a movie.
is it Oscar buzz worthy? Is it Oscar worthy?
She's gonna get nominated for Oscar for this Madam C.J. Walker thing.
Nope.
I'm not doing
Can't
this
do
for
it.
free, dude.
She is definitely about to get nominated for Oscar.
Can't do it.
I'm not doing this for free.
I'm not taking a lesser pay cut because you're not known yet. When you get there, yeah, I'm glad to take a pay cut.
Well, and I think it's funny that it's Octavia Spencer that's the one that's talking about that. LeBron James had to step in and get her hired back.
And like, why LeBron? Out of
guess
all
he's like
people,
his
Because he the
producer.
He's
goat.
the executive producer.
Yeah.
but it's, I don't know. It's just I don't know.
This seems so out of his element.
It does
Well, LeBron moved to L.A. to play
for
the
this
Lakers
reason,
for a reason.
yeah,
So
because he has a production company and he.
this isn't his first movie though.
What
nah.
What has he done?
The movie he, what's his name?
He has a couple.
No, I don't think he got a couple. It's a movie. It was like a romance. It was a rom com. I think his name is Bill Hader.
Never heard of it.
He was like a little guest role on it.
He has Smallfoot, The Carter Effect, More Than a Game, Square Roots, The Story
Yeah,
of
Smallfoot,
SpongeBob.
that was him.
He was a producer.
But still, God, Lee's a goat. I didn't know you had Smallfoot. You get
Kids
that kid.
love
Off
that.
the court, he is a goat.
He's only 30,
And on the court.
34 years old. Wow.
Yeah.
That's
Off
a
the court,
young
like all
man.
the shit he
Shot
does
Eric.
off the court is actually.
Oh shit, yeah.
What did you say?
Shoot your shot, Eric.
Something about
But Kobe, he has an Oscar.
Kobe does have an Oscar.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
For what?
Oh, for
His
that,
short film last year.
Yeah.
His animation. I think it was called More Than a Game or something. No, it wasn't. That's LeBron's thing.
Mm-hmm.
Something about
I just read that off and you going to give it to him.
I forgot.
because Chris is a LeBron hater.
I'm not a LeBron hater. I just don't like LeBron. I love what he does off the court.
You ain't liked him since he moved to Los Angeles. But anyways, number 5.
Yes, number 5. Well, I think you got that fucked up. I think you got that fucked up. Let's try this again. Number 5.
Number 5.
So HBO orders Robin Thede, a Black Lady sketch show produced by Issa Rae. Robin Thede is coming to an HBO channel near you for what is being considered the first sketch comedy in television history to be written by, directed by, and starring an array of black women. According to the Hollywood Reporter,
is this Jada's thing? What's it called?
Issa Rae's, it's called A Black Lady Sketch Show.
Oh, never mind.
So according to the Hollywood Reporter, A Black Lady Sketch Show has been ordered straight to series, and the half-hour show will of course feature a whole bunch of women dripping in melanin. At the moment, an episode count and premiere date have not been determined, but Robin, who created the series, will star, write, and executive produce the project alongside Issa Rae and her HBO-based Issa Rae Productions banner. The show falls under Issa's overall deal with HBO. Robin expressed her excitement for the show and said, "I created a black lady sketch show because I love how insanely funny black women are and grinding in these comedy streets. It's time the world recognizes it. This show is going to be epic, and Issa Rae and I are so honored to be bringing this project to HBO." There's a link in there. I wanted to watch the promo with you guys because I feel like this shit's going to be funny as fuck.
Can we just talk about how Issa has never taken a miss since Insecure came up?
She's so good at what she
Never.
does.
Like
And I can't wait
everything
till
she does is just amazing.
I cannot wait for Little to come out.
Hey guys, I am so excited about our newest project for HBO, helmed by this amazing person right here. Robin, you want to tell them about it?
Yes, I'm Robin Thede. I created a Black Lady sketch show, which is the first time in history all black women have come together to do a sketch show for TV. So you already know it's ridiculous, especially with this amazing woman right here, executive producing along with me, and Lauren Ashley Smith, my head writer and co-EP. This team is so dynamic. We are so ready to bring you the funniest sketches like you have never seen. Because black women are not all the same, you know? We all think differently and have unique individuals.
This is so good.
At the same time. So it's just, I'm really excited about it. And our writers are amazing. They're a little loud, but they're excited. Wouldn't you be? Make sure you check it out. Whenever it comes out, we know it's going to be on HBO. And guess what? You know what that stands for. Hoes be Owen the Labs. That's not it.
Okay, it's home box office.
Well, that looks fun.
I'm so
Now,
here for it. She
do
looks
we
like an
mean
older Amanda Seales.
do we mean like SNL,
She does.
Mad TV, Key and Peele? That's what we mean by sketches, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that'll be great. This show marks Robin's return to television after her BET show, The Rundown with Robin Thede, was canceled
That's where
after
I
one
know
season.
that hoe from.
I'm
Wow.
Who?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to call her a hoe.
I mean, damn, that was yeah.
I mean, HBO stands for hoes, something.
My bad.
So it's fine.
I apologize. Not during Black History Month. I'm not going to call her a hoe.
So Lauren Ashley,
But March 1st.
Women's History Month, right? Okay. Lauren,
Right.
April 1st.
Right. Black Women's History Month. It's like, no.
This is all problematic. Lauren Ashley Smith, who served as the head writer on Robin's BET show, will also be a head writer and co-exec producer on a Black Lady sketch show. For those who may not know, Robin was the first African-American woman to serve as a head writer for a late-night series for the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And that is all for Bitch You Better Read.
Well, we didn't even talk about
No, I just wanted to... That was where I'm done. Y'all do y'all.
Eric, you and I be over the show today.
I
just
had
look-
nothing else to say. I'm just excited about
I
it.
don't like your attitude.
We don't know a premiere date. We don't know how many episodes. We just know that it's a thing. I have given all I have.
Don't like your attitude. Start over.
Chris?
I just love how everything Issa touches is literally gold.
She's amazing.
I just love it.
She's amazing.
Yeah, shout out to all the black female comedians. Make sure you watch I Be Knowing by Amanda Seales. I don't know if it came out last Saturday or this Saturday, but I'm pretty sure you can rewatch it on HBO.
Like 2 weeks ago. Or last week.
I think it was like Saturday. Make sure you watch it. But do you feel... I thought Amanda probably would have been the first one.
I have such a crush on Amanda Seales. I've seen her do stand-up twice now, and she's just great. She's authentic.
I've only watched like the first 10 minutes of I Be Knowing. I need to rewatch it. I didn't think it was funny.
Smart, Funny, and Black is coming to Los Angeles as
Is
a Novo on the 420, so you need to get your ticket.
I'm so... Okay. That I can do. I can definitely
And I hope
do
Jay
that.
Ellis is there. I hope Issa is there.
Mhm.
I just hope she has everybody there.
I'm here for this. Have you gone to see her live out here?
I'm going to that.
Go see her. Just like any stand-up show she does, like she's really good with gathering white people. think
I just like the game show she does.
that's her thing.
I just like her.
She's great, and she doesn't give a flying fuck. And
I
Amanda has
stalk her
been
Insta.
working since my childhood.
When she was
the
Amanda
first time
Diva.
I ever knew who she was, I knew her from Insecure.
Really?
I knew Amanda when she was Amanda Diva from MTV.
Yeah.
MTV.
Hosting everything, interviewing everybody.
Everybody. And
On what
did you
show?
know she was on one of
MTV?
the most underrated African American sitcoms in our
Which one?
generation? My Brother and Me.
Oh yeah, she was on that.
Oh,
I didn't watch it, but
Really?
yeah, she was.
Yes.
I
Never
know
knew
she was
this.
on there.
Yeah.
I know that.
I didn't know who she was till she got her role on Insecure.
Wow.
Put some respect on Amanda's name.
She's been working almost 20 years, if not more.
And she was in Floor Tree.
And she was in Floetry.
The group?
Yes.
Yes, when
She
the
was
Doing what?
when
Singing.
when the
Amanda
when the
Seales?
poet left when they broke up, she replaced the poet.
And
with
it was
Marsha.
her and Marsha.
Stop lying.
Put some respect on Amanda
Really?
Seales' name.
Legit.
So she's on one of the albums?
I don't know if she made it to. If you watch her Breakfast Club interview, she'll talk about it.
she
And she'll
breaks
talk
it
about
down.
how horrible Marsha is.
Wait, so she wasn't on the album. How's she a part of the group?
Because
Yeah.
they
She didn't cut no
she
song.
made a.
They put her on a
there was
tour.
12 different Temptations, Keith.
That's so true. They put her on a tour to fill
Well,
in.
they had a reunion tour at one point, and all them niggas sung.
Yeah, so when Marsha and her went out, they went out as Floetry.
And the thing is, Marsha didn't tell anybody that the poet left. So Amanda Seales kind of just popped up as the replacement. The fans were like, "Who the fuck is this?"
Who the
You
fuck
got to
is
watch her
Amanda?
Breakfast Club interview because she's
Can,
like,
can she sing or something?
they boot the
Yeah.
fuck
Yeah,
out.
can she?
Yeah.
She can sing and she does poetry and stuff.
She had to do everything to get her spot.
Yeah.
Amanda Seales works so
I
hard.
respect that. I
She
respect
works
that.
so hard. And she's
Really?
such a baddie. I love her.
Wow. How old is she?
that.
She in her 40s?
No.
Low 30s.
No, she got to be in her 30s.
Probably like low 30s.
Let's see. How?
And gorgeous.
My Google is getting over. I'm starting to bring my computer like
This is why I play the Angela Yee. She's 37.
Wow.
Really?
And that's incredible. That goes to show you, like, if you stick to it for long enough, you know what I mean? It may not pay off very soon, but when it does, it's always worth it. You know, it took her, I don't know how long, because I'm just not knowing she is when she got with True TV. I didn't know who she was before that.
Yeah. Literally the very first time I saw her was on Insecure. Had no idea who she was until then.
She's been active since 92.
yeah.
Wow.
And she got a new
That's
show coming
crazy.
out with
Wow. That's a lot
Keenan
of
Thompson
work.
and
Yep.
Chrissy Teigen.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I can't wait to watch that.
I'm so
Eric,
here for
you
Keenan
should
been talking
audition.
about that for a while.
Hmm?
You should audition
For what?
the comedy show with Amanda Seales, Keenan Thompson, and Chrissy Teigen.
I didn't even hear about it.
I think they're like already in production though.
Who cares? If it does well, it'll be more.
We're gonna put Eric on.
Hell yeah, you're damn right. So I can quit this job.
You're not quitting that job just yet.
Okay,
until
but
we
if I get
replace
this, watch. The fucking text I sent my boss, offensive, and I should never apply again.
How many jobs you had in the last 12 months?
Oh my god. High pressure. 3? 2.
In 12 months?
Yeah.
We should give him a round of applause.
Oh.
Pretty damn good.
Yeah, that's
I
good.
thought
Yeah,
I
it
thought it
is.
was at least 4.
I was
Oh
gonna
well,
say
if I
like
count it
6.
in its
I'll
full,
give
then
him- I'll
yes.
clap for Eric.
If I
And then
count,
what are we counting? What do you mean you counting this full?
because I was doing from the start of 2018 to where we are now. Because from the start of 2018, I was at Zara, and then
Yeah.
now I'm at this
Yeah.
job.
That's good.
That is good, Eric.
Oh, wow,
We're
that-
proud of you, man.
Thank you, perspective, because I really thought I just been hopping around.
You're a job hoe.
Yeah, like hoes on the corner. But you know what? We're still here. Bring the funny. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yes.
On NBC.
I thought I was like Chris Tips. Like,
Well, yeah, we can get into the topic.
I'm so here for this.
And now it's time for the topic.
That's an interesting graphic.
This all never get old.
Ever
what is this sample?
rising to the top. Give it all you got.
Who sings that?
Yeah, let's play it. 'Cause I don't
That's
know.
who sings that?
That's why I don't sing shit for y'all.
You should know.
But you only gave us 3 words. Rising to the top. That's 4.
That's what the
Right.
fucking
I thought
song
it was the
is
Big
called.
Payback.
James Brown.
James Brown? No.
No.
The Big Payback. No. Oh, wait. The Big
That,
Payback.
that
It's not. Give it up.
No, I don't think so.
Here's another long ass intro.
Oh, okay.
For a long time, I thought that was like that Let's Have Sex song.
Oh, nah. Is that this?
That too. Oh, man.
Oh, that's
I
something
thought it-
different.
It's so many samples from this, but this is the first.
I thought it was Let's Have Sex.
It's that.
That's what I thought.
You
It's
thought
that.
the Big Payback was...
It's not that. Kelvin.
Oh, that's
It's that.
Toto.
Yeah. It's rising to the top.
That's
Right.
tell
It's
me
what he
what
just
you
played.
want from me.
Now I want y'all to hear the fucking part. No, because I didn't just sing them 3 words for nothing. I can't believe y'all never heard this.
So who sings all night long?
Mary Jane Girls.
Yeah.
Was that before this?
And
No.
then after that, Auntie Mary.
And then Mary did it. And then Heavy D sampled it with Monifa. It's just been
And
samples.
now-
That many samples?
So many samples to
Damn.
this
Yeah.
one song.
I think I may add it to my One Hit Wonder song.
You should.
I may make that the baseline.
There are so many samples for that one song. That poor man don't get no credit because don't nobody
At
know
all.
him.
At all.
That's unfortunate. So what's the topic?
All right. So I saw this on Twitter, and it's no like backstory to it. So the question I'm posing to you guys is: if your partner says to you, "I don't want us to follow each other on social media," what is your response? And let's just say that their reason is they just don't think it's a good idea.
Oh, because I was about to say why. No, I'm skeptical. and suspicious. If that's the result you wanted, you got it.
So you wouldn't feel like, no, we need to, or
I don't know if I need to say we need to. I need to think about what the hell you're trying to say to me.
do you feel like
You're trying to be sneaky, yes.
that's Do you think it's like how? What goes through your mind if they was like, no, we don't need to follow each other on Twitter, social media, like just
what is
nothing
it that you don't want me to see?
Yeah.
That's literally my only
So would you
thought.
blow it up? Like, would you feel like this is about to be
Yes.
like an argument, or
If you don't answer correctly. Because it's like, what happened in your past experience that you just don't think we need to be on social media? What is it that you post that you don't think your significant other should see on social media? I just have so many questions, and depending on how you answer each of these questions, which I imagine is going to be stupid, an argument.
what if they block you?
What the fuck are we doing then? What? The whole relationship has just ended, and it was for nothing really. But like, you just showed me I shouldn't be with you. The whole.
So you think it's like it's a mystery? Like they don't want you to see, I don't know, people they talk to or whatever.
I think you want to be slick, but for this to be a moment in our relationship, it's kind of like this probably isn't for me.
What if you're not hiding your relationship from the world? You're hiding the world from your relationship.
I don't pull that. I don't
What if they did say that though? Like what if that was the reason? Like they just don't want you to.
Shut your whole ass up. I swear to God, verbatim.
Kristen don't
So
follow
it's the
her, but they're
conversation.
not
So
social
the
media
conversation is over.
The conversation is over.
I mean, not conversation. The relationship.
If it doesn't, I don't see this conversation ending well. Because it's just like, what don't you want me to see on social media? And then you can't. I just don't think it's a good idea.
What if they just feel like how I am social media is not relationship me?
What are you hiding from me?
Yeah.
They just don't want you to
We gotta
see.
ask Kirsten. Her, they don't follow each other.
Yeah, she just said that.
Oh.
I was on it. She's.
Can you call in, Shayna? I never call her Kirsten. Does
I
everybody
don't-
call her Kirsten
It
but me?
just,
I
it
think
just
so.
flows out of my mouth.
Oh.
Whatever I say first.
Shayna, can you call in?
Yeah, I think the Skype's up. But no, I talked to somebody for 6 months and we never followed each other on Instagram.
Did it just never come up, or
We just never followed each other on Instagram.
The
I'm talking
conversation
about like
didn't happen.
The
It
conversation didn't
happen.
happen, and
Well,
I
that
never
don't count.
felt like the need to follow them on Instagram.
But what if the conversation happened?
If the conversation happened, then it would be something weird because I think that's
Right.
like organic.
So
Like,
what's the problem at hand? Like for you, he feels like it's sneaky or shady. What's the problem for you?
that would be mine too. Okay, if you tell me like I don't want you to follow me on Instagram because what was the reason?
It's just not a good
It's
idea.
just
It's not a good
idea.
So what's not the best idea about it? Like it's because like oh here we go.
All right, y'all
Where do
prepare
I
to go
find
to the
it?
hood.
Where is it at? Of course I had to
You can't be the engineer and just
to make the thing little. So
What you
everybody
want,
can
Chris?
see it.
what I want. How do you too?
Hey, Kirsten.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We want to hear your perspective.
I mean, I just feel like I don't really see the problem in it, only because you know how like say you
Good Lord.
okay, y'all hear my boyfriend in the background talking.
Put him on the phone. We want to hear.
Yeah,
your
put us-
perspective.
we on speaker. Put
I wanna
we
hear
on
what he
speaker.
gotta
Like
say.
that.
I
We
mean,
want to hear what
there's
both of y'all got to
something
say.
Okay, so for me, I don't really see the big deal in it because it's just like if we wanted to, I mean, it's like you could look at the other person's page if you needed to, but it's just like most of the time, whatever you see on Instagram is going to be something that you probably sent to them anyway. I mean, minus the naked pictures, of course. But I just feel like some things should be kept like private. Like, what if you have everything that there's no mystery. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you have everything of every person's part of life, it's like there's no mystery to continue to try to get to know that person. Or people are so consumed by social media, it can mess up your relationship because your boyfriend or girlfriend could be out with somebody and y'all could be doing something and it could be seen as something else and they're already accusing you of something before asking you just because of what something looks like on video or on social media.
Can we hear his perspective too?
Oh, Lord. Here, Travis. They want to talk to you. They don't want to talk to me. They don't care about my opinion.
We want to hear both,
We wanna hear
Shayna.
both sides of the story.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's
going
up,
on, man?
man?
What's going on?
So you don't follow her at all on social media?
No.
And what's the reasoning behind it?
In a general sense, I'm not really a social media dude, so I probably follow maybe 10 people total anyway, so you can't really count me in that. Like, that's more of a question for a guy who's like really into it. Like some guys are like always on social media, got 1,000 followers, got people following them, thousands of people following them, you know, so they might follow their girl or might not follow their girl. You want to know why or why not. But me, like, I don't really do the social media. And my opinion on it is I think it's like most topics, it's a case-by-case scenario. You know what I'm saying? Some girls stay with their guys, some guys stay with their girls knowing they have past infidelities and stuff like that. Yeah, you might want to check up on your dude if you know you stuck with him through a couple of situations where he was delving into, you know, old exes or baby mama situations and shit like that. But, you know, I think it's a case-by-case situation. If you're secure, I think you don't need to really follow that person. You with that person. You're going home to that person.
Okay, now question.
Yeah.
Because naturally you're just not that type of person. Now, if Kirsten met you at the beginning and was like, you know, I like our vibe, blah, 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 but I don't think we should follow each other on social media. And then you're like, why? And she's like, I don't think this is a good idea. Does not raise any red flags for you just because, one, it's like a random plug, and then two, it's like you can't even explain why you don't think this is a good idea. You just don't think this is a good idea.
Oh, okay. Because I was going to say it wouldn't raise a red flag initially unless I asked the reason, and then, you know, depending on the answer or the reason, then that would either make the flag go up or just, you know, be whatever. But yeah, if it sounded fishy after I asked, you know, like, oh, why this and that, and it just sounded like some sideways pulling out the side of your ass shit, then I will probably raise a red flag. You know, it might taint the waters for me, you know, further sailing into that, you know. I kind of like put an asterisk on it or, you know, put it on the back burner.
So if let's just say there were like plenty of guys in her DMs or something, would you want to know, or would you feel like that's none of your business?
Yeah, that ain't none of my business unless somebody's disrespecting her. You can't control DMs. DMs can be innocent even though they're not innocent, because people don't think about people being in a relationship sometimes. People don't post their significant others all the time. Somebody can just be getting in the DMs on some, that's what they do. Some dudes, it ain't really personal. It's like, hey, I hit up 20 girls' DMs every day. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what they do. You know, you don't got to tell me about that. It ain't none of my business. But if you got a guy hounding you, like, hey, I got a dude, I don't like your vibe, just stay out of my DMs, then it's my business. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Then it's crossing the line. You said tell him what?
What if y'all here entertaining these hoes?
My fingerprint is on her iPhone.
What'd she say?
I don't know why she told me to tell y'all that.
Well, her fingerprint because that means she trusts you enough that you can go and access her phone at any time. So DMs don't mean a thing.
Yeah, I can say I've used her phone a couple of times, and I never went to her Instagram, and I've never went to her messages.
Kirsten definitely posts. First of all, Kirsten posts a fucking lie. I don't know if you know what she does.
Why are you trying to rat her out?
I'm not. She's always posting you too. That is no ratting out. Like if you actually were to click through her long ass story, you see yourself about 8 times. I just want you to know she posts a lot.
I've seen her Instagram plenty of times. I don't have it. I can't access it. You know, I don't look at it from my page, but I've seen it. She showed me to it, and I know, like, 70% of the shit she posts, she sent to me anyway. So it's just like, you know.
But why not just follow her to make her followers go up?
To make that one follower.
Engagement, everything.
Plateau of thinking, I could do that. Just, you know, for her sake, get her followers up. You know, popping all that.
Comment, like, subscribe.
Well, that's just my take on it, guys. So,
we appreciate that, man.
Thank you.
Thanks, Trav. Appreciate
Thanks for listening. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
I love them.
That was good.
Yeah. That was fair. I think it's just the bullshit answer that you put with this question.
Yeah, that brought
because I didn't really know like what other reason somebody would say no.
Now I can see like if I didn't want people like all in our business, like
bullshit.
But I also wouldn't tag you if I didn't want people all in business, or I wouldn't just post.
Then why would you post that?
Like I wouldn't post you if I didn't want everybody in our business, but I think I would at least follow you. But like if we've been together for like a while,
what's a while?
Because I almost said his name. We were talking like 6 months. We never followed each other.
Who are we talking
So the
about?
fuck are we talking about, Calvin?
Brandon.
Black?
Yeah.
Okay.
We never followed each other. But also never went on his page to creep. And he never went on my page to creep that I know of. So like, I don't know.
You definitely went on his page, and he definitely went on yours.
At one point in time. Like, come on.
I never went on his page.
Ever?
We go do it to people we not dating just to see.
I never asked his Instagram name. To this day, I don't know his Instagram name.
But like, I don't know.
But I did. The last person I was talking to was an Insta hoe, and I found that out after following him, and I had to let that go.
The one with the dreads?
Broke boy?
Yeah. Both.
Wait, the homeless one?
Was he?
No, not homeless.
It's a lot of homeless ones.
Was he thirst trapping?
All of them
Really?
homeless.
Oh
Thirst
my
trapping.
God.
Thirst trapping?
A lot.
So
Like
what,
inappropriately thirst trapping.
No, that's what thirst trapping is. It's all inappropriate.
so what would your response be? Like if Danny was like, "Nah, we just don't even need to do that."
I think that now I'm understanding that Instagram is supposed to be like showcasing like your life. So, if that's a part of your life, there you go. You know what I mean? Otherwise, it's like you're making an extra attempt to keep it out, which is like, I don't know.
Suspicious.
Does it matter what social media it is?
I don't care. It's just you bringing this up makes me question.
Well, yeah, it kind of does.
Wait, me?
no. I'm
The
speaking
person.
to the
Oh.
person.
All right.
Instagram, I know me, I have 3 different lives. I have a Facebook life, I have an Instagram life, I have a Twitter life. And sometimes they don't always align. So I guess it kind of depends on like how you run your social media accounts.
I feel what you're saying.
Because like I may be more reckless on Twitter and Instagram than I am on Facebook.
It's a family page.
Do you follow any of your exes?
On Instagram?
Mhm.
Yes. I'm friends with all my exes though.
So you can be friends with your
I don't get how
exes,
you
but
can do
not
that.
be
How am I
friends
friends
with
with
the
my
person that you like dating. That's
That don't even make sense.
yeah.
I could be.
Automatically would have to be brought up on their side. I would never bring up such a dumbass comment. Like, I wouldn't.
So what? Why is it that y'all need to follow each other?
We don't need to. It's just you saying that now makes me want to like, what the fuck are you hiding?
So if it started out as y'all were following each other, then it's a problem. But if it didn't start, so do you ask for their Instagram at all?
Yes, but that's because I'm a brand.
Exactly.
Okay, that's fair.
Like, comment, subscribe.
That's fair. Is is it a problem if you do follow your ex? Is that okay to be following your exes?
I
just
follow
wanna
my
know.
ex.
I follow my exes, but I don't ever like shit that they post.
We DM each other, but he
I
has
don't go that far.
he has a full-fledged boyfriend who he posts. I like
Yeah.
it. I comment. I don't give a fuck.
One of my exes is engaged, and then one of my other
You
exes,
trifling.
we were best friends.
Why?
You trifling. You know, because he got to deal with that now. That conversation.
What do you mean?
Because you comment. Like, why
No,
is
I
your
feel
ex
like
commenting on your
your-
page?
Your current should know who I am.
You would know
Definitely.
Why?
You would definitely
I mean-
know who I am. It just makes sense.
Put some respect
okay,
on my name.
Okay, even so, like,
I made you.
why is your ex
Okay.
commenting on your page
Nope.
all the time?
Let's put it on the table. I made you who you are. That thing that you do that he
Say all
likes,
of
guess
that.
what?
I didn't say all
I
that.
taught him. The way he dresses, guess what? I taught him.
I did add to
The
that.
slang he uses, guess what? I taught him. That
Some of
show
those
he
parts.
loves, we start watching
I
it.
put him
What
on.
that
I
got
made him.
That's
what
real.
that got to do?
Therefore,
Nothing.
with
Put some
commenting?
respect on my name.
But this- you
And when
gotta
I
respect.
comment and I say I like your outfit, guess why I like it? Because I probably helped you pick it
Trifling.
out.
He would comment for my Freestyle Fridays, and I would see like, okay, he had an anniversary post with the boyfriend. I thought it was cute.
Yeah.
I'm in a better place. We couldn't date. He's in New York. I'm out
Did you
here.
comment
Like,
on that? Did you
Yeah,
comment?
I put hard eyes,
petty.
blue heart, and a sparkle. I just
petty.
don't care.
My ex got
You petty.
engaged.
You petty, Eric.
My ex
No,
got
I'm
engaged.
not.
I put congratulations.
That's
I'm
different.
so happy for
That's
you.
different. That's different. But that's different.
Is
That's
it?
different.
That's different.
Why?
That's a like what I'm trying to use. That's like it's like a big thing. It's a big deal. You know, like somebody graduates college, congratulations. You know, shit like that. But not like, oh, you got a
Valentine's
cute
Day?
picture.
I thought the anniversary was cute. I put blue hearts under every fucking thing.
Yeah, that's your
That- that's your
You do do that.
signature.
I
That
will
is-
give you that. You do that.
Well, let's see what the comments are talking about. Now it's time for some comments.
Go ahead and start the light.
we need a something for that. All right, so Brittany said she goes on her ex page to see if she's finally being a mom instead of a ganja whore.
Huh?
Okay. And then Christian says, no disrespect, Brittany, but do you think that's healthy? And then Didier said, I follow my ex if I like it. Unfollowing doesn't mean I hate them or anything. And then Christian said, do you still love your ex? Like, why does it matter to you if she's being a mom? That's what I guess they're going back and forth in the comments now. So that's Brittany and Christian going. I don't know what they were going on.
Yeah, what was happening with y'all?
Oh no, I was trying
They had
to.
a
I
whole
was
fight.
no, I was trying to help him so y'all
Yeah.
can see the comments together about putting it on the TV. So that way everybody can see the comments.
Next level shit.
I was going
Yeah,
to start bringing
so-
my laptop so we can be laptop twins.
Would you really?
I was just about to just start reading it on my phone.
Shout out Dante from Straight to the League. I saw him in the comments too. He
Yeah, shout
listened
out to
from-
Dante.
from Pittsburgh.
I didn't see it, though. Because I can't
Yeah,
read.
thank
Oh, there we go, right
I
there.
feel like you have not read all these comments. It's 76 comments. You read
Because
about a good
some
7.
of them were talking within
each
each
other.
other.
Some of them be
So
having
it doesn't-
conversation.
Yeah, so
See?
it wouldn't make sense.
That's
to,
why it has to go on the TV. Everybody can see the comments. Shout out Jackie for the idea.
Shout out to Jackie. Happy birthday. Belated birthday.
I was about to say you did not read none of that. You read about a good 7.
I read
yeah,
things were
Jackie.
pertaining to what the conversation.
I know now. I'm just saying
That's fair.
because I was really looking like 76, and you read 5.
Sidebar, happy birthday to Mysterious Jax, ladies and gentlemen, the lady with the plan.
Thank
Yes.
you, Jackie, for
Happy
everything you
birthday.
do for good news and for the Get Right Radio.
I definitely texted her, but I imagine she's lit because I've seen how she is on my birthday.
Yeah.
So,
And shout out to everybody in the comments. I see your comments. We see your comments. And we appreciate the dialogue that's going on in the comments. We appreciate you listening every single Sunday. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are the reason why we do the show. Because if not, I'm not paying my dues next month.
that's real.
Speaking of
But
that,
yeah, for my answer,
Let me
I
do
feel
that
like if it's, I guess it just depends on like at what's like if we never started following each other, then I'm not gonna trip. But if we already started following each other, then out of nowhere, I am gonna feel like you want to be sneaky or you just like you don't want to see me. I mean, you don't want me to see who you're interacting with or something like that. Like I just feel like now you're trying to hide something.
Are you a go through your girlfriend's phone type person?
I have, but I'm not anymore.
Mm.
I did it one time, and after that, I was like, I'm never doing that shit again.
What did you feel like?
When I saw what I saw,
Oh, well, yeah, well, no. Well, how did you feel first just going in the phone?
I didn't. So what made me go through is because I just felt like shit was just too good. I just like it can't be this. I just had my
That's
suspicions. I just had my suspicions, and I went through it and I saw exactly what I found. Exactly what I knew I was going to find. I found it.
Now, how would you have felt if it wasn't that?
Oh, I wouldn't have done it again. I would have been like, "Oh, I trust her."
The guilt wouldn't have bothered you?
Yeah, right.
No.
You would've been-
I would've been
I'm not.
guilty
I don't
as
have a
fuck.
guilty
She deleted
conscience.
everything. She's good.
Right.
Well, I don't have a guilty conscience like that.
I would have felt guilty as fuck.
if you didn't find anything,
Yeah, because I shouldn't be in your phone.
They probably deleted it before you got
Yeah.
there, though.
I just don't believe in going through phones.
I've done it one time.
Because I feel like if you're looking for something, you're going to find something. Like, even if there's nothing there,
Mhm.
you're
There's
going to
always something
find the
there.
smallest thing
And make it.
and make it bigger. And it's going to go into a whole nother situation. So that's why I don't,
I think everybody entertains, especially on social media, like hard eyes, all that. You know,
Yeah.
people do that. There's extra smiley faces, all that. I think that people entertain because I don't know. I think people do it on social media. So if you're gonna find something,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, Eric
to be
calls me
mad
his
about.
boyfriend.
We actually do that on social media, and some people think it's a thing, and I'm like, first off, that's
No.
fucking awkward.
Yeah.
To just be like,
So
boyfriend.
I can see like if people right,
Like, what kind of
Right,
conversation?
boyfriend. So I think that I can see how somebody may be like, "What the fuck is that?" But like if there's nothing there, just same with hard eyes and kissy faces, and I comment on my.
But
friends' shit all
sometimes
the time.
emojis can be interpreted a lot different. Because
Yeah.
sometimes if you leave some type of emoji like that, some people may think, oh, they must be talking or something.
And it's crazy. The heart is like so watered down. You don't know.
The hard eyes.
No, just the heart in
Just
general.
heart, like,
Like,
that's just
because
showing
it's a
love.
like now. It's not even a love. It's a like, and then you respond to people and DM the heart, so you don't really know.
What's going
You
on?
can misinterpret that really easily. So yeah, I agree with that.
So wait, so do y'all feel like, let's just say y'all was in a relationship and the person was like flirting with you via DM. Do y'all feel like y'all need to tell y'all partner that?
No,
What if it's like a consistent thing?
only if it's somebody that we both know.
Mm-hmm.
If it's
Yeah.
a mutual friend, then yes, they do need to know. But if it's somebody that I don't know that lives in Wisconsin and they in my DMs,
Come
I'm
on,
not about
Wisconsin.
to bother them. I'm not about to. That's just bringing extra.
Shout out brunch.
Pick your battles.
Yeah, that's why I was thought about it. Yeah, just that's extra insecurities to them. Like that gives them more things to like think about. Because if I show like it's bothering me, then they're gonna be bothered by it. And they're like, well, if this is the first case, is there more things in the DMs that he's not telling me about? So no.
And it's flattering. I think everybody likes to be flattered. I think it's like, it's an innate thing to like compliments or like when you know that somebody's feeling you. Like it's a good feeling. So yeah, I think that we all entertain it to a certain degree because we enjoy the feeling of. I tell Danielle all the time, like she's one of the flirtiest people ever. She's very touchy feely. So I think that she knows what the attention it brings back, and she enjoys it. And I just know that's who she is. So
For me, I don't necessarily like when I get flirted with. Like, I don't like when, like, if I get DMs, like, I honestly hate it. Because I just feel like, I'm in a relationship. Like, why are you doing that?
You're a good man, Charlie.
You
Brown.
are.
I was about to say, Chris, you are one of a kind, man.
But I'm saying, like, that's just me. Like,
One
I
of a
just feel
kind in
like,
this fucking room.
like whenever
How do
I
people flirt
get,
with you? I want you to
for
get.
Chris
example,
is the,
okay,
give
for
me an
example,
Chris, do you have your card on you?
my who?
Your card?
Business card? No.
No, your Faithful Black Man Association.
No, I do not. I don't have it on me.
But I want to know
Can you
like
bring
what's
it
an
to the live
example
So, okay.
of somebody flirting with Chris. I want to know what.
I'm about to read it to you.
Hey, I like your glasses.
Those cream Crocs go with your beard.
I love
I'm
the
about
way
to
you
read
wear
it
your
to you.
Crocs with your dress slacks. Do you wear a tie with your Crocs?
Hard eyes.
Hey, Chris, just come over. Just me, you, your beater, your boxers, and your Crocs. I love it when you slide in my Crocs.
Leave your glasses at home. I love when you can't see.
I love when you blind. I love when you stumble
squint.
around.
I may have
Trying to
I feel
find
like
a
I
hole.
deleted it.
Oh.
I probably deleted it because I can't find it. Okay, so what happened was I had asked, how do you ask somebody to be a Valentine on Instagram?
So you okay? You didn't initiate. The
I made
conversation.
no.
Okay.
Like I made a poll and was like, how do you act or whatever. You know, when you ask questions on Instagram, I made that. So she wrote in there was like, why don't you just ask me? And I was like, I didn't think nothing of it. I was like, oh, so that's you just want somebody to ask you. And she was like, no, I'm saying like, why don't you just ask me? And I said it again, like, so you're saying like you want somebody to just ask you? And
you
she
totally
was like,
ruined her joke. Her flattering. She was flirting, but it was definitely joking. But she was.
I didn't think of it that way. So then she was like, no, I'm saying like, you know, if you want me to be a Valentine, like I want you to just tell me you want me to be a Valentine. I didn't respond after that, and I was just like, okay, I see. I didn't think that's what you was on, but okay. And I just stopped responding.
And that's that time you was in a relationship.
Mm-hmm. This was just like last week.
Now,
I just
how
asked
did
that question
she-
last week.
How did she think that was pertaining to her?
I really have no idea.
I think she was
And
making
another
it
thing-
applicable.
Yeah, she know it wasn't. It was
wasn't.
just.
She was shooting her shot.
Yeah, she was trying to, but I don't know. Like, and this happens. It's pretty frequent where I get like a hard eye if I post a picture or something like that.
Like I seen like on social media people put those polls, ask me any question. The most common one for females are you
What?
single and all that stuff. So it happens.
What's going on?
Well,
Read the comments.
yeah, go for it.
On your free time. But yeah, I think that is those DMs they're not really this. They're not really what they should be.
I love a good DM.
They're all
Boost my
trash.
ego, but I know what's too
Right,
far.
absolutely.
I know what's
absolutely.
too far.
It's flattering.
What am I reading?
Are you single again, Chris?
No, Shayna, no, I'm not.
She said never mind.
Yeah. Y'all
She's
had me.
starting
Y'all had me
We never know, man.
nervous for a minute.
Yeah, your girl.
We should have said that
Your girl was in the comments.
I was like, what's the fuck? Like, what's
Your
going
girl's
on?
in the
I
comments. We
thought
should
she was in the
have.
comments too. I was
Like, oh fuck, Chris.
Oh.
We should have made
Who
one
the
up.
fuck is that bitch?
No, it's been plenty of times where well, not plenty. It was only like 2 times where I was like, "Do you want to know?" And she was like, "She didn't care." I was like, "All right, cool."
We should have said that some girl just asked on air for you to pussy pop on her Crocs. For her to pussy pop on your Crocs.
Damn, on the Crocs though.
I'm good.
He's not having that.
I'm not.
Not on the Crocs.
Not on the Crocs.
Motherfucking
on the Air Maxes, maybe, not the Crocs. But yeah, like it's been like different instances where like I would get a hard eyed or a comment like that, but like I never entertain it. So you do entertain comments or any of y'all?
I do to a certain degree. Like I think that nobody's ever disrespectful. I get a lot of like, yo, I just want to let you know I think you're really handsome. I just want to give that to you, and
Yeah, I've gotten plenty of those. Yeah.
I think that's. I mean, I feel like females get flirted with left
All
and
the-
right. Like
right,
it's just even the ones that ain't cute. Like somebody trying to get in the draws. Like
Yeah.
Cause I swear I be seeing some girls like, what? Like you, okay, all that happening, huh?
Guys will hop on anything.
Yeah, absolutely, and they thirst trap.
Yeah.
And they trap the thirsty ones, and they get mad about it.
We all just want to be affirmed.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
We all just want to be
I
affirmed.
don't think anything's wrong with like a light flirtation.
I don't either.
While you're in a relationship,
Even so, yeah.
It's
what's a
practice.
light? Give me an example. What's a light
It's
flirtation?
practice.
What's a light flirtation?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Calvin.
What
come
is
on,
a
Since
light
you
flirtation?
said
Yeah,
it,
let
so
me
Light
know.
flirtation
Calvin.
is someone tells me like, you're handsome. Thank you. I appreciate it. You look nice as well. That's going.
you didn't have to say that. That last part you shouldn't even have to say that.
You know, look, that's a reciprocation of.
But I'm pretty
That
sure the
tone
person.
is a compliment, though. Like you can't discount the tone.
But it's
you
a-
just
it's a
gave.
message, though. Like-
I know that I have a flirtatious personality already, so I know some things that I say, or I'm a hugger, kind of like Danielle. I'm a touchy feely, so I already automatically know like some things I can do can come off as me being a flirt, but I'm not flirting.
You are
I'm
flirting. It's
literally
your
just
personality.
talking.
That was
That is flirting.
that's anyone would take that as a flirt.
You just
I don't
said
think
you have a flirting personality. Now you're gonna say it's not flirting. You just said that.
It can be misconstrued. as
But you can't say, "Oh, you look nice too." Like you shouldn't say that
Yeah,
while
I've
you're
been-
with somebody.
I'd be real direct. Thank you, babe.
No,
Blue
thank
heart,
you. You look nice
sparkle.
as well.
Done.
What
But then if
what
it
would you
goes-
tell them that
But
for?
if it goes further than that, like I'm sorry.
But that's
no.
inviting a conversation. Like, of course, a person's gonna be like,
I
"Oh
think
shit,
you
well, let
should-
me
you
keep
should let me
going."
I should be able to compliment you without you thinking I want something from you.
Most times it gives people hope.
Yeah,
It gives people hope.
I think that's any type of flirtation though. That's going to happen. Like if you give somebody a strong compliment or somebody hug you too long, like I've definitely taken like, okay, she kind of hugged me a little bit longer. It was a little bit different.
Yeah.
Like I know the feeling, when it happened, and I know when it's happening.
We all know when.
Yeah, we all know when it's happening.
Ain't nobody stupid.
Nah, we all know. But when we get caught, we play naive a little bit. I wasn't even know. Hey, what? No, she just said.
No, I am
women too
super blind to it. Someone came into the store the other day, and literally, all my coworkers like, Kelvin, they're blatantly flirting with you, and I was so fucking blinded to the fact, like all the things. Hey, do you smoke? Red flag.
That's not flirting.
Actually, yeah.
That is
Do
definitely
you smoke? How's that flirting?
It's flirting because once you're under the influence of drugs,
everything else happens.
I
And
thought
it was
weed
like,
wasn't a drug.
not drugs. But
and it's
weed
like,
is a drug.
I get what the fuck.
Weed is a whole ass
And then
drug.
like, hey, what you doing tonight? Because like my friend's got this thing. You should pull up. I
that's
was like, no, I'm okay.
that's
And it's like, what area you live in? Oh, me too. Maybe we should go work out. Maybe we should go run or something.
oh, that's something.
oh well yeah.
Oh,
That's
this is-
obviously trying
I-
to set up a date.
the second one
Me,
not
blind,
so much.
Blind to me, didn't even know it. I'll let the person go out the store because that's how focused I be.
Did they look good?
Hell yes.
Damn,
But I be focused.
I feel you.
I don't know. I'm not buying it. I'm not buying
Wow.
it, Kev. I think you're telling a different story on air.
Shayna has a question
Oh,
for you.
probably.
I'm not
I
telling
think
them
you
a
said
story.
this
Here,
stuff.
this is
Yeah.
the truth.
Shayna has a question for
This
you.
is the truth.
The
Keith-
fucking Millie Rock.
Shayna said Keith used to always say that I act like I don't have a boyfriend. Ask him if he meant I'm flirty.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I've said it before. Now she has a different approach to her relationship for whatever reason. It's been some time. I've known her now over a year, so I'm sure over a year time their relationship strengthened or whatever the case may be.
Mm-hmm.
But originally, yeah, I wouldn't have thought because they don't follow each other. She didn't post them on social media. They don't follow on social media. We will always be out at places and I would never see them. I never met them until like 8 months of knowing her. So, yeah. I mean, there's no way I would have known. I never even see what he looked like.
That's
Yeah, 8 months.
So the moral of the story for the topic, it's an issue.
It is an issue.
It's a problem.
Nah, not a problem.
It's an issue depending on what point it came from for me.
I like it. It gets me like, I don't know, it keeps me on my toes. You know what I mean? I want her to stay on her toes. Like, don't ever get like too like thinking I can't.
Don't fucking lose your mind.
Yeah, and I'm on the same way. I know it's I get a kick out of people like trying to get at her and stuff like that. I get a kick out of that.
I get a kick when people try to get at me because I just be looking like, why for what? If it's not like she's all over my Instagram, but it's like the two things on there that she is, and plus I put her on my story before, so it's like, why are you DMing me? Like for what?
Because maybe they missed the story, Chris. They didn't see it that day.
She's the whole on the first row. She's right there on my page.
Is she really?
I think I don't post that much on Instagram unless it's my story. I post more on my story.
I've definitely seen a picture. I can't recall. I couldn't even make it up in my mind.
Shayna said that she's just selectively nice. And she also said, do you smoke is flirting because
How is it?
That
So
is definitely
is do you drink flirting?
No.
What's the difference?
No, because smoking is more intimate and more communal. So like it's like come over my house, let's have a smoke. Whereas like drink, you go to a
That's
bar.
the same shit.
It's the
Come over
difference.
my house and have a bottle of wine.
it depends. If two parties are attractive, I mean that counts. Like I know it's hard to just say like that counts if y'all don't have no previous real relationship.
Yeah.
And y'all two attractive people. Yeah, you know what I mean. Obviously, we know. What's up.
Anyway, so do y'all want to save the question of the day? And if I told you that for next week,
Yes.
and let's do
I'm okay with
uniquely
that.
speaking for today.
Yeah, that's fine with me.
I kind of wanted to get into the question of the day.
Oh,
because I came up with both of those.
Well, you can save it for next week.
Why don't we just talk about it today?
Because we have 8 minutes left in our show, and I don't want to.
Keith is right here. We can ask. He's literally right here.
I was just going to save it for next week. I didn't. I was trying to save you some work.
I can.
He's prepared. Is what he's saying.
I mean, if y'all don't want to get into it, then that's fine. If it's 2 over 1,
I
that's
read
fine.
it. I'm still trying to process my answer, but I think I know it.
Okay, let me read it. Hold on.
We don't have a sound effect for this.
Yes, we do.
Which one?
I used to be scared of the
What?
dick. Now I don't listen to the shit. Handle it like a real bitch.
The question of the day.
Word too.
Oh, hold on, wait. Shayna wanted me to answer this first.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Do you want to get into this or do you want to get into that? What do you want to do?
We're gonna do both. Anyway, she thinks that she actually flirts with girls subconsciously. Is that a problem for guys?
I also flirt with girls subconsciously.
No, Shayna, you're just a lesbian.
No, I really do flirt with girls sometimes, and I find myself getting numbers.
Give me an example.
Oh, every time I go out.
Give me an example.
Every time I go out.
Wow, how's the conversation? Give me an example.
I just talk to them. They be like, "Oh, hey, take my number. Follow me on Instagram." I'm like, okay, cool. And then they be like, "So, like, what you doing after this?" Going home.
I can see girls thinking you're straight.
Yeah, I was about to say you don't come off like as like.
Yeah, 'cause when I
gay,
first
so.
met him, I didn't really think he was gay
Until different types of gay black men.
You know, there are men that are like feminine and not gay. You know what I'm saying?
This is very true.
Which so, you know,
this is true.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have 12 kids, so.
Yeah, what?
12 kids, naturally.
When a girl sees me in the same crop top as her, the conversation kind of it doesn't go anywhere.
Has a girl ever tried to like get at you?
So many times, mostly Greek functions. Like when I go to visit other universities, I went to Cornell.
What do
one
they
time.
say?
Well, there was this one girl, and I just had like a Sigma cardigan on. I didn't have no crop top on. So she was just like, "Oh, who did you come here with?" Because obviously I was holding up the wall because I didn't know anyone at Cornell. And I was just like, "Oh, I came with my best friends, and they were all girls, and they were outside. My frat brothers were in there somewhere too, but you know what they was doing." So I was just like, "Yeah, I'm just here." She was like, "Oh, well, how long are you gonna be here?" I was like, "I don't know." She was like, "Okay, well, if you want to hang out," I was like, "I don't."
Did you say that?
The way
you want to hang out.
It was the way she was saying it.
She almost said,
the
like,
body
you
language.
smoke?
It was just like, girl, get away from me.
You smoke?
What did you say? Like, you're not, no?
I just said I don't.
What did she say?
She walked away from me.
Why'd you have to be rude though?
I
Like,
wasn't
she
trying
didn't
to be.
know.
I was in a party and it was so much going on, and I was already awkward because a girl is walking up to me to talk to me.
very
I
awkward.
just got really awkward.
Very awkward.
It wasn't like, fuck out of here, bitch. It was just like,
It makes you uncomfortable.
it makes me uncomfortable,
I feel like you've been through that enough times at this point. If it happens,
and I
all the time.
always get weird.
Okay.
It never gets normal.
It's weird.
Baby shark.
The worst is when a girl tells me that they'll send me news or something. That shit creeps me out.
Or they send them unexpected.
And they just send.
And it's vagina.
Y'all got unexpected news from women?
Yeah,
know, I need to
unexpected
start
vagina.
Walking around saying I'm gay, then if that's what if it's working like that, you know what I'm saying?
Unexpected vagina.
How do y'all respond to that?
What is that? What is that?
How do y'all respond to that? Is that what you say?
What is that?
Do you say like nice
roast
nipples?
beef.
What do y'all say to that though?
This?
Do you say nice?
That
Do you
might have been some
compliment?
of the. That might have been some of the responses.
Oh
All of
my
that screaming may have been some of the responses.
Was this recent?
It's been throughout life.
I mean, what if they seen your text that this one boob look bigger than the other, and then you know?
Oh, that's normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
My friend
That's not
Smash
normal.
does.
That's
Not
a
at
normal
all.
question. To who?
When you have a lot of female friends.
Hey, Kelvin, which titty looks bigger? What? No one asks you that. No one has ever asked you that.
Not on the face the time, but like I have.
No, I'm saying on Snapchat or whatever.
I have a lot of female friends, so I've seen my.
Bianca
female
had to
friends
ask you
naked.
what titty is bigger.
She's never asked me what titty is bigger, but I've seen Bianca's titties.
Stop lying on Beyonce.
Okay.
That's so common when you have girlfriends. You see all of them.
Yeah.
All of them. I've seen all my friends naked. Many times.
It might be different because, like, for example, my best friend Tiffany, like, if she ever got changed in front of me, I will walk out. Or my best friend Ashley, like, if they got to change, I will either turn around or walk out.
Yeah, I'll usually turn around, but if they start having a fucking conversation and they just still over there doing makeup with some shit, eventually you can be like, okay, well, I guess okay.
Most time, girls set the tone for that.
Yeah.
Like, they will just start undressing. I will... After a while, you're, like, desensitized, but for the most part, I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Tell me to go to my room or something. But they don't care, because they know I really don't care.
Because even as a guy, like, I mean, you just don't, I don't know. You don't just naked around people. You just don't do that.
don't do that.
Regardless
You don't go
of-
to the locker room? You never play a sport?
Yeah, I mean, but still.
Niggas always naked in the locker room.
But I bet you
But
don't
that's
show
what
your
I'm
girlfriends
saying.
any
In
of
high
you.
school, no, we were never naked.
Niggas was always naked
In high school, when I played baseball and basketball, we were never naked.
When we had gym class, niggas was always naked. I thought that was just a norm.
Well, it's Fort.
Maybe I just went
this
to
was
a
Fort
gay
Wayne.
ass
I don't know
high
what y'all
school.
doing.
That had to be.
Maybe
Fort
this is why I'm the
Wayne.
way I am now.
It had to be.
I blame Paul Hardy and that damn guidance counselor. That's what it was.
But do you show your girlfriends you naked? My girlfriends have maybe seen me in boxers. Maybe.
They've seen.
That's interesting. I never thought. I didn't
They
think about
have
that.
seen pictures of me naked.
Oh yeah, you have
Nah,
Tumblr.
Willingly?
how
Like,
did that
willingly?
happen? Did you send?
Did you
nudes?
say, "Hey, look at this"?
They
Which
have
one
seen
of my
a dick
boobs?
pic.
Did you
They
ask
have-
Answer
which
my
one of your-
question.
My friends have, my female friends have seen a dick
Like,
pic.
answer the question.
My female friends have seen a dick pic.
Because you said, "Hey, look at this," or like, how did
Now,
When you're
explain
drunk,
that.
when
No,
everybody's
explain
drunk,
that.
and they're
Yeah.
like, "Let me
No, no,
see
no.
what's going on.
Kelvin,
What's going on down there?
explain
Kelvin, what's going on?"
How
What?
your friends have seen that? I'm explaining.
Because when you have drunken friends, you just have drunken conversations, and they're like, "Let me see." I'm not about to pull it out, so I was like, "Here, a picture."
I would
that's awkward.
I would tell my friends to get the fuck
It's
out
not
of my face.
Because I feel like they're probably
not
they're
awkward.
probably having a thought like, if you were straight.
They probably get on this dick. That's right.
But I wouldn't show them to my homegirls or my homeboys. Like
I would
I'm
never
not
show
showing
my
my
homegirls.
homeboys like, "Hey,
Either way, I'm just saying, like
Like, I would never
No.
show my
What?
home like look at this new I just hit this
No.
chick. Like, I'm never about to.
No,
I would still
this is
scream.
weird.
I would still scream the same way if you did it. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
that's funny.
I don't like naked pictures. Actually, I think that's my thing. What the fuck?
You don't.
I don't
so
like
if you-
pictures,
You don't
I
like
like
your buddies seeing your
videos.
nudes?
Videos are a lot better.
I could care less about nudes. Videos
No
are
nudes,
better,
so
but I don't
Videos
want
are a
them.
lot better.
It's more. There's
Intimate?
motion. Like, I don't care.
Intimate?
I imagine we would get to this point eventually. Like, you are really expediting, and I'm not pressed.
Mm.
We'll get
I'd rather
there.
it be a video because pictures, it just seems so
Oh, I'm not a
Filter.
picture whore.
awkward sometimes. Like, then if the face, like, if you look stupid, I'm gonna be looking like, you look so dumb. Like, I would look and feel like she would look stupid.
And you
Like,
ruin
you
the
look
sexy.
stupid.
Yeah, it ruins my response now. Like, I don't even know what to say because you don't look sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucked this up.
This show
Goes so many places.
has went so far today.
I'm enjoying it.
I didn't even know we went 2 hours. That
It's
quick.
just jumping off the map. Okay, so the question of
If you
today-
like this
Question.
today, make sure you come on February 17th to see it live.
I don't
At
know if we
Simply
can say
Wholesome.
these things.
You know what? We can't, but guess what?
we need to be somewhat censored on the
When
17th.
God moves, He moves,
That's right.
and you
Okay.
don't. And you don't stop the movement of God.
I've never.
Question of the day.
So if God leads us to dick pics,
Oh my God.
we
That's
will
not
go.
where you're going with this. Question of the day. So here it is. You and Bay are going on a vacation. You agree to pay for you and Bay's flights. Let's say the flights are $1,200, and you ask Bay to pay for the room. Let's say the room's $1,100. The Bay agrees to it. So while on this trip, Bay is being nosy, and he or she notices an email on your laptop and sees that you pay for these flights with flight miles. So now she's pissed. Now he or she is pissed, and they feel like we just flew for free, but I just paid for the room with my actual money. So does Bay have a right to be upset, or should she or he just feel like, oh, you just know how to bargain for a trip?
I feel like you have the right to a conversation, but you're not gonna fault me for saving $1,200. Are you really hoping I lose money because you did?
But if you think about it, you had to spend money to get free miles.
Yeah, I've spent money up until this point, and we just got lucky that we're at this point now. You flying for free? The fuck are you mad for?
So if he's pissed, like he starts a whole ass argument, do you feel like you're being dramatic, or you feel like it's a conversation that's needed?
we can have the conversation because I want you to express how you're feeling, and I want us to like get over the hump. I can't just be like rah 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 immediately. But like if you can't understand that I'm trying to, I don't understand the problem with me trying to save money. Especially if I have the thing, we're still going on the trip. Like, I'm going to hear you out because I want you to express yourself so you don't bring this shit up next dinner, next Thanksgiving. But cut this shit out after this.
Kelvin,
Yeah, I'm sitting here trying to think, will I be mad?
what's there to be mad about, though?
I don't think are we, because now I'm thinking like while we're on the trip, I could be using that $1,200 for a horseback riding or a villa or something else like that. Maybe to surprise
Excursions, different.
So I probably,
everything.
if we go to the trip and you on some I'm broke shit and we can't do nothing, oh, then I'm about to be mad because now I know you pocket this money now. Nigga, where the fuck the money go? But if you were being smart, 'cause I'm thinking if it was me,
Think of it if it was you.
I'd
That's why I'm
probably have
asking.
to be like, yeah, high five, babe. You did that. Travel some more. Where we going next?
Because why wouldn't you want to look for a cheaper room?
Right. It's just,
Why is a room $1,100 fucking dollars?
Yeah. But then also, if I know that they got flight miles, I'll probably actually use them anyway.
Because I'm frugal as shit,
We know.
and I would gladly use my miles first. Anywhere I go, I try to use my miles first.
you should. You have
That's
it for a
anywhere I go.
reason.
How much you selling your miles for?
I don't think you could. I think you only do that for American, but I wouldn't sell. I'm trying to gain.
So you
those
can't
up.
sell them like food stamps?
No, I don't think so.
I need to start.
If you can, I don't know if you can.
Wait, so the miles covered the
The
all
entire
flights.
flight.
Oh, I'm pissed.
Are you really?
I feel like I played.
Why?
Because
No, hold on. So there's a difference. Like if you fly internationally, you may have to pay like $30 for some fees.
okay, but
So
I mean,
$60.
I mean, but we could just say zero. I mean, just for the sake of conversation.
Okay.
But yeah, I feel like I got played
How'd you get
Really?
paid? Though?
because you offered to pay for the flights, and you thought it was good, and you said, "Oh, I pay for the I pay for the room, you pay for the flights." I'm thinking we splitting this situation. We're not splitting this situation.
But you didn't have to pay for the flight at all.
Didn't.
But what if
Like
you
I
thought,
like she got you there.
Like
Right.
I said I would.
Yeah, but now I'm paying for the room. I feel like when in a relationship, it's that
it's
discussion.
50-50?
Yeah, it's like, okay, you should be looking out for me to save money too. Like, you should be like, yo, okay.
But how come you just couldn't find a cheaper room?
I mean,
Because realistically, if you're on a vacation, how long?
maybe I
would
would have if I didn't know you didn't spend $1,200. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, because you're under the impression that you spent 12.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm under the wrong impression. You said if you go into the laptop and find out. So now I feel like I got played. Like, yo, what the hell? Like,
Yeah.
this should have.
Would you? So how would the conversation go? Like you pissed off top, or you trying to figure out like why didn't you just tell me?
I don't think I would be pissed off top because I would look for a situation, not the reason not to be mad. Like that's just the first outcome I'm looking for. But I definitely feel played regardless. I'm like, yo, you played me. Like I feel like I got it. Okay, you played me. All right.
Oh, the vacation's
Don't
fucked
let-
up.
Yeah, not a vacation's trash.
Ruined.
But the thing is, if they had all intentions of buying the flight and then they got in there, it's like, oh, I got enough points to cover both of us.
So you feel like they need to say that?
No,
I have
I'll
enough
be
points.
okay. If they say they had enough points to cover both of us, then cool. But they probably should say something so we go half on the.
Yeah, I
On the
would,
room.
and I would offer that. Like, yo, I got free flights, so let's just, I'll put in half for the like.
half of the room.
Yeah.
I agree with that part of it. It's just for me, I wouldn't be upset.
I wouldn't be pissed.
I
I would
wouldn't
just
be
feel
upset.
like why can't she just find a cheaper room? If the room is $1,100, that's a waste of money. This ain't a honeymoon.
But you didn't know though. If you would have known in advance, yeah, you probably would have gotten a cheaper room. But you under the impression that they spent $1,200, so
But you can think that he or she is gonna use miles if you have them. And how come you aren't happy that they're like? I see that you travel. That's good.
Only if it's not.
You got stamps.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that conversation be like, yo, I got free flights. You trying to go? Like, that's the
beginning.
conversation. Yeah. But making me believe that you paid for something and you didn't, it's like, oh, I got you this. Look, I got you this.
So what if she paying for the shit y'all doing on the trip, like different excursions or the food or just whatever y'all do?
Cool, but that's not a part of the scenario. I mean that's after the scenario, then fine. But just giving this based on the question
Just
of the day,
solely off that?
just solely off that, yeah, I feel played. Just solely off that.
Open communication.
But I feel like
hella
that's not needed. I don't think I have to tell you I'm using my mouse.
Bro, I think you're spending $1,200, so that's why I'm going to spend $1,100.
Yeah, 1,100.
Period.
Because now I'm putting us in the suite because like, oh, Beto went out.
Yeah, you
Got
went
us
out your
good-
way. Let me go out
got us good
mine.
Flights. Let me make sure they get.
But depending
everything
on
they
where we went, flights are that much.
Okay.
Let's just say we went to
need.
London.
Pittsburgh.
No, I'm sure a flight to Pittsburgh is not $600.
No, it's not.
So, like, let's just say we went to fucking Dominican Republic, London. My flight was $800 to go to London.
Yeah.
So,
Jesus.
like, I just don't think it should matter.
damn.
I don't think it should matter.
I'm going to London.
It just shouldn't matter to me. Like, I'm
the
not
bus.
tripping if the bus.
To London.
Catch your bus and 2 boats.
So
I'll be there.
the comments is saying Brittany said, "Oh, I'm sorry. Now it's time for some comments." I think that should be like.
I like
the time.
that.
Thank you, Eric.
let
Brittany
me
said.
play a drop.
Brittany said.
Hold on, wait.
What the hell is this drop going to be?
I don't
I
know.
feel like it's going to be a 50
I'm just gonna
Cent
find
song.
one.
While we wait for a drop.
Yeah, give me a second.
Second. 2. 4 of them.
Oh, child.
Dead air. Okay. No service.
Oh, so sorry.
You
Oh, my
really
bad.
tried. Yeah, really tried.
What's happening?
I like that.
Hey,
I like that. Now time for some comments. Brittany said when she first saw Eric, she was attracted to him immediately. No bullshit.
Thank you, Brittany.
Elijah said, what's mine is ours and what's yours is ours.
Wait, what? Did he say it the wrong way?
No, it said what's
No.
mine is ours, what's yours is ours.
Oh, okay. I heard it wrong.
I said it
Shayna
a few
said she's basically married, so she shares everything. But she thinks he should mention it like, hey, I have some miles so I can cover the tickets. Can you get the room? And like,
See, now
give
that
her
conversation.
the option.
Yeah, that conversation
Why do
is
I have
like
to
cool.
say it though?
Because
I'm getting us there.
I just don't want to leave any room for no bullshit. Don't fuck this vacation up. So if I have to say something, let me fucking
And
say
then
something.
why are you going through my emails on vacation?
You see, the whole trip is ruined.
Yeah, like now
The
it's
whole
trash.
trip is
Yeah.
ruined.
Like you really want to go
Why are
through
you
my
checking
laptop?
my email?
Like for what? My emails are the all thing. Why am I for what?
Right.
There's nothing bad in my email. Like people be like, "Oh, my emails." I'm like, "Damn, what are y'all sending y'all emails?"
But I'm saying though, like on a vacation, why for what? Why?
Maybe she want to check her email, and she had to log
But you want
in.
to check on mine.
You got the laptop.
What did the email say?
Oh, you
Flight
use your flight
notification?
miles. Yeah, something. You use your miles. Thank you for using your miles or something like that.
I don't know. I still feel like I got played.
I don't. For me, I'm not tripping.
That means she don't trust you.
I guess just tell the person earlier.
Yeah, you gotta have that conversation right off the bat.
So you tripping or no?
No.
Eric.
I'm not fucking this vacation up.
So wait, would you say something when y'all get home?
But as soon as we touch down,
Yeah, I guess I could. Like, if it truly bothers me, then moving forward, like,
Would it bother you if this was you?
I'm not that bothered as I play it out in my mind. So I'm gonna say no.
I'm not tripping.
I get the open communication though, because it's like, damn, I don't know. You don't know what I had to do to get this $1,100. Like,
how many?
Now, if she didn't say that she got the miles, I would just say I'm not paying $11 for a room. Like I'm about to find a cheaper room because we're not gonna be in a room that much.
See, but it also says that you agree to pay for the flights, $1,200. Y'all know together that this is the cost already.
Yeah.
So the impression has already been made that
this is
it's
what's
gonna be
spent the money.
$1,200. Yeah, the
Oh, that's
money is
personal.
gonna be-
That's personal.
Oh, that's fucked.
Yeah, Chris, when you put it like that, that's kind of me. Because
How?
like,
Why are we paying
because
$1,100
if
for a
we're in,
room?
if we're in a relationship and I'm like, okay, they sacrifice their hard-earned money for me,
So
I'm going to do the same.
Right.
And now, if you're being dishonest about it, I feel some type of way about it because now I feel like I sacrificed for you, but it was not reciprocated.
So can I tell her, hey, I'm not paying $11 for a room. Can I find a cheaper room?
Oh, so is this prior to we getting to the vacation? Because to me, it seemed like it's already.
It seems
paid
like it's
for.
already set in stone.
It's already paid for. It's
But
already done.
If we throw in different shit like that,
Okay.
Like let's just say okay, babe, hey, babe, I don't want to pay $1,100 for a room. I feel like that's steep as
Well,
shit.
see, that's the if you tell that person that the flights are free, I'm sure that 1,100 conversation is going to be different. Like,
Sure is.
it's
In
like, no,
advance.
we're not going to put 1,100. Okay, I'll cover the rooms. Cool. You know, I'm not spending 1,100.
But if the flights were 12, minus without even using the flights,
I mean, I use, my girlfriend free, coupons and stuff all the time.
Ain't shit
You know
wrong
what
with
I'm
that.
saying? Yeah, it's like, but I know she has them. It's like, I don't know. It's just, I feel like you led me
I
to
love
leave
a
something
good
different.
coupon.
but who wouldn't want to bargain a trip anyway?
Just don't leave no room open so they could do shit like fuck your vacation.
Basically,
I'm
yeah.
just, if I gotta tell you this, so we could go and
We
say some
don't.
funnel cake and sit on the beach and be okay.
We done planned this out for
Funnel
months.
cake.
I done got
and
new
now
outfits.
she pissed.
I've been on this Beyonce 22 diet, cleanse, trying to get beach pictures. Now you up here
Drinking
mad
cayenne
about
pepper.
shit.
I've been telling everybody you spent $1,200 on the
Right,
flight.
shit.
Told all my homegirls.
Now I gotta go back in the group text and say, "Nigga."
She used her fucking miles.
Horrible. Okay, now time for some comments.
I hate when you do that. Now.
Oh, now time for a phone call. Watch this be Christian again.
You know it is.
Kirsten?
Thanks for calling to Get Right.
Let's say 562.
No.
It's me again.
Told you. What you got to say?
Okay, so here's my thing. I already said it in the comments, but what you guys need to understand is that some women are very, very, very simple-minded, and they're going to find anything to argue about, period. So it's a difference between spending free money and physical money. I feel like the conversation just should have been had like, hey, I have the miles. I'm going to cover our rooms because this is money that I've already spent. So I have enough miles to cover our flights, but can you just get the room and give her the option to do that? Because what it seems like is basically like he tried to play her. $1,100 is a lot of physical money to spend when he literally just didn't spend any physical money on the flights. It's just like points and miles and stuff that he's added up because of previous flights that he's taken. Now, I'm not saying he's wrong for using his miles because you really got to love a bitch to use your miles on her. So I'm not saying that he's wrong for that, but like he said, the conversation would have definitely gone differently because it's like, okay, well, you've already used free money. Like, let's at least go half or I pay a third or whatever. But when you don't say nothing at all, females are already we're emotional creatures, so we jump to conclusions. So now I'm automatically going to feel like, oh, you tried to play me. Like, you could have at least mentioned it. and I just say, oh, well, I'll cover the flights. I got the flights, and you're not being specific. Like, I feel like you on some shady stuff. But she shouldn't have been going through his stuff either. You don't go through people's stuff. You shouldn't be with the person if you're going through his stuff anyway, especially on vacation.
I was checking my emails. I was trying to get on the email, and now that's how I seen it. I wasn't going through nothing.
Spare is key.
No,
Just saying.
You shouldn't even be touching his stuff. Everybody.
Well, I
has
couldn't
their
get on
own
a computer.
electronics. I don't even.
Bro, I want to check my emails.
I do not touch my boyfriend's phone, computer. I don't touch none of his stuff. I don't touch his stuff.
Well, the thing
There's
is,
no need for
you
me
touch
I
his
have
stuff.
to get
You don't go through it.
my messages go through my Mac. Do your messages go through your Mac? So like sometimes when I'm watching Netflix or something, the message pops up. But I've noticed that I appreciate them not invading my privacy. I'm like, what's that? Like, so yeah.
I had to cut
But I
that
also
off.
don't have anything there. But I have it there because like when
I
I'm
cut that
working, it's convenient because I'm working. I don't have my phone right there, so the notification comes up and I can text real quick. But sometimes I forget like to put like on the do not disturb, so messages pop up.
Had to cut it off.
Thank God I ain't got.
I never
noise.
know what one of my friends is gonna say or something.
I always get nervous.
Like,
I always get nervous.
I get nervous too, but then I'm like, well, shit, it's gonna hit the fan. It's gonna hit the fan
gonna
tonight.
hit
Let's
the
go.
fan.
because it could be a conversation. It could be a personal conversation for me. You know, me and
yeah.
Chris could be talking about something, and now it's like, okay, now my girlfriend found out he got herpes, and he just want to tell me that. You
Can
know
we
what I'm
not
saying?
speak that in the world?
Oh, I'm just
wow,
saying.
that's gag worthy.
Can we not speak that?
You hadn't told him that? I really thought that.
Oh,
was,
let's never joke like this. Let's never joke
Well,
like this.
y'all don't want me getting to why 92% of us already have it, but that's a different day.
Damn,
No,
Chris.
that's why you shouldn't have Mac. That shows that everything is connected. I don't have my life set up that way. But I'm just saying, like, I don't think he was wrong for using the miles. I do think she was wrong for snooping, but I do feel like he should have had the conversation of, like, hey, I got some free miles. I'm gonna use it because it just feel like it's communication. I can't remember if it was Kelvin or Eric who said that, but communication is key. When you don't communicate, everything could be misconstrued, and it looked like he low-key tried to play her because it's just like, ooh, we can go on a free trip. Like, I don't have to spend no money because she could pay for the room because I'm gonna pay for the flights, and I'm just not gonna tell her that I'm paying for the flights when he could have just initially said that, like, hey, I have some miles I can use for free. So we can get free miles, but can you do the 1,100? And then the conversation would have went completely different because now, like I said, she feel played. She spent the whole $1,100 and he spent $0 for flights.
Yeah, I mean, I guess when you put it that way,
Just avoid the altercation altogether and enjoy
Yeah, that's
vacation.
Yeah.
I'm still not.
That's
Communication.
I'm still not mentioning it.
You know it might be a problem, so that's just.
You're right. Chris liked the thrill. I really think Chris liked the thrill. I don't got time. I've been through enough.
I can wait to come to Chris' house for the holidays. I want to see
his
how
badass kids.
I want to see how this goes.
His badass kids running amok.
Oh,
all right, guys.
I think women need to do better about thinking about stuff like that. Because can't you use your miles on like other stuff too? Like say he doesn't have a good job or he doesn't have money to take her to fancy places, but he used his little credit card miles or whatever to take her out.
Just say it. Like I do is say it. It ain't
because he wasn't spending physical money. Just like the girl on our show, we talked about, she was mad that he used credit cards and not a debit card. Like, well, bitch,
girl, what?
That would have been the last day. That would have been the last day.
And still got to get paid back.
I'm trying to get my credit score up. That's why I'm using the credit card.
She's just in the wrong for that.
That would have been the very last day.
If I'm taking you out to dinner and it's on some points and you don't even have to worry about getting no fucking Sprite, shut the fuck up and eat. What? The flight in the room is different because it's like supposed to be even on the scale.
No different.
It don't taste
Food
no
don't
different.
taste no fucking different.
Credit food don't taste different than
debit card food.
Than debit food or miles food. It tastes like food that you didn't pay for.
Is
That's
that girl
all I'm
single?
saying. Women need to do better.
Is
Women do better.
Is she single?
I'm done. Is who single? I'm pretty sure she was single because she talked like a rat.
Exactly.
And she will stay that way until she changes her mindset.
I bet she in Atlanta right now.
Home of the
Just
gays.
there.
That's
Not
why
even,
she don't know how to
not
interact with
even
the
at
men.
the game. Just there.
Just there.
This is why she don't know how to deal with men. All of Atlanta's gay.
Well, the Super Bowl in Atlanta.
Oh my lord.
Well, they gay too.
But that was all I had to say. Y'all were taking too long to get to my comment. But that's all I had.
Because Kelvin don't read fucking comments.
We have comment blocks, Shayna.
He don't have his glasses on.
He don't read
We have
fucking
comment
comments.
I don't know
blocks.
why he keeps taking them off.
Yeah, he put them on for style and then take them off to read. I don't understand.
Doesn't make no
It
fucking
makes no
sense. No.
I always feel
sense.
like I feel like the headphones make my glasses crooked. I talked about this before.
I agree with that.
But I need to stop
The
wearing
Buddha what?
these. Okay, huh? Okay, bye.
What make your glasses crooked?
The headphones.
Oh my lord. Goodbye, sir.
Bye. God bless you on your journey.
So now can we get into If I Told You That? I still need to think of a song.
Isn't it If I Told You
That?
Okay, so
Oh, the question?
Today's
Oh.
If I Told You That was, if you were torturing someone with music, what is one track you would play on repeat for days on end?
Baby shark. Baby
Oh, we would
shark,
fight.
do, do,
We would have
do,
to
do,
fight.
do.
Yeah, that's torturous.
Ooh, that's a good question actually.
Right?
Or Khalees. I hate you so much right now.
I think it would be Rock With You by Michael Jackson.
To
Really?
torture them?
Oh, like I have to, but I mean, it's torture if I keep it on repeat.
But
Because what if the
Or-
person don't like Michael like that, and I'm continuously playing this song? That's kind of like torture. So you mean to literally torture them?
like, what is the worst possible song you could think of? I could play it. Okay, there's a song mainstream wise. Bodak Yellow would have been that song at a point. I hate Bodak Yellow.
yeah.
I hate Bodak
Or
Yellow.
any Post Malone song.
Well, he actually has some nice songs.
Yeah, Post Malone is actually pretty.
He's
dope.
actually dope.
He's nice.
They're also in minor keys.
So he's depressed.
I didn't say he's depressed, but the music can make you depressed.
As of now, it's Rock With You by Michael for me.
That song to torture somebody though?
So am I trying to kill them?
Yeah. That's something that's annoying. Like
Oh, I know what song. You know what song I really hate in the club is you got $100 bill, put your hands up.
I love that
Are you
song.
serious?
That gotta go.
Oh.
That's
I
annoying as
love
hell.
that.
I hate this
That's
song.
annoying.
I hate.
That's
I
I
so
love
love
that. Oh, here it clips.
My bitch drive all white.
What?
Right.
I hate this song.
I always feel like I'm from out here.
I hate this fucking
You just
song.
hate Compton. You hate everything from
Oh,
Compton.
he's from Compton? I thought he's from LA.
That's YG.
I
That
know
is
who he
LA.
is. Compton ain't really LA.
Compton
what are
is
you
not
talking
LA.
about?
Big
They're
Bank isn't
different
bad.
cities.
It's a different city.
What?
Let's
talking
also
about?
break down this part about this Los Angeles living. Y'all be claiming
LA ain't everything.
LA is not everything. This is like saying I'm from Fort Wayne, but I'm not really. Let's say I'm from Indianapolis, but I'm really from like
Fort
Warren
Wayne.
County.
Let me explain
Or
something to
I'm
y'all.
from Chicago, but I'm really from
Gillette.
Gurnee.
If you put an address in,
I'm from Detroit, but I'm from Southfield.
if you put
Like,
an address in and you put Los Angeles, it'll still take you to the same place.
Compton.
But it's really Compton though.
Yeah, but it's Los
So
Angeles
if
County.
you put Compton,
It's Los Angeles County.
so it'll take. But if you put Compton, it'll still take you to whatever address. Like if you put Compton or LA.
Yeah,
so
it'll
don't
take
matter.
you to the same place. Yeah. So
They're two different cities, if you ask me.
I mean, LA has its. There's a LA city within the LA County and whole. There's Inglewood. Whatever the case may be. That's where I'm from. But it's Los Angeles.
Well, I hate Big Bang.
It's terrible.
Big Bang isn't a bad song. I feel like the beat wasn't completed. I feel like it was
The
supposed to
beat
go
is
somewhere
straight. It's
else.
just
That's classic mustard. Just 4 or 5 sounds put together in sequence. That's what he's been doing forever.
Another song is Boot Up because LMA starting to get on my nerves.
It would take about 3 times for me, 4 times for me to be tired of it.
I think another song that really irks my nerves.
Because people play Boot Up like it just came out yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
I hate
It still feels good, but it's just like
I used
I
to
don't wanna
hate.
hear it.
I don't like
the
Sicko
song
Mode.
now.
I don't like Sicko Mode.
What? Why?
I don't like Sicko Mode.
Who's
Why?
in Sicko Mode again?
Travis and
Travis
Drake.
Scott and Drake.
Please.
And I know he's gonna play it tomorrow, and I'm definitely
Who?
gonna mute it. Travis at the Super Bowl.
Oh,
During the
hopefully Drake comes out.
look, Drake's
Y'all are
not
watching
coming
the
out.
Super Bowl?
Super Bowl's
But
today.
I'm watching.
Super Bowl's today.
Oh fucking shit! I was gonna miss it. I am a Maroon fan 5 since Songs About Jane. So I'm
Maroon
going.
fan 5.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, wow. You know what I meant.
We know what
But
you
I've been a Maroon fan 5 since Songs About Jane,
Is
and
PJ gonna be there?
PJ definitely is going to be there. And PJ Morton, I'm not canceling PJ Morton.
Y'all disgust me.
I'm sorry.
Disgust.
What's
I'm
wrong-
sorry.
what did PJ
The
do?
Super Bowl is
It's not PJ. It's the Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl. It's trash. NFL is trash, but the Super Bowl is sponsored by Pepsi, and I love a Coke.
I'm only watching it because I bet on
Jesus
the game.
Christ.
Who you got?
I want the Rams to win, but the Patriots are going to win.
We are not
I feel the
endorsing
same
the
way.
Super Bowl.
I'm not
on
endorsing
this
the
show.
no, I'm not watch. Have not watched football all year long, but I'm going to watch
We're watching
Mama
the
Gladys,
event.
which she's probably about to sing right now in a couple
The
minutes.
game comes on at 3:30.
Yeah, the game comes on at 3:30.
If Chris still listen to Michael
Kickoff
Jackson,
comes.
I'm still watching
Kickoff's
football.
at 3:30, right?
That's not okay. First off, we don't know that Michael Jackson did
She'll
that.
sing at about 3.
Yeah, so I need to make sure I watch Gladys, and I need to make sure I watch Chloe and Halle. I'm not canceling Chloe
Just
and
watch
Halle.
the whole thing.
What they do?
I think they're doing America the Beautiful. This
Oh,
is
right.
the
I do wanna
blackest.
see that.
This is the blackest Super Bowl
It's
protest
only
that
because
we
it's
got.
in Atlanta.
Only because it's in Atlanta, and
That's fine.
this
Hey,
early.
I adhere. I appreciate them adhering.
Get-
But, I mean,
Yeah,
the
but
fuck
Eric,
out of
Eric, I'm
here.
still saying I still stand with Cap, and
I do too.
have not watched.
Y'all do
I'm
not
only-
stand
I'm
with
only-
Cap?
but
watching it 'cause
only
I'm betting on
watching
the
it-
game.
I'm
That's the
only
only
watching
reason.
it because I'm mentally
Because,
enslaved. Get the fuck
I'm not
out
mentally
of
enslaved.
here.
I take a knee with him, But I'm
Cap
just
is
gonna.
watching
I'm
the
going.
NFL.
There's
Sure
no
is.
point.
Cap
in,
is too.
there's absolutely no
he's,
point.
he's a whole ass NFL
It's his
player.
life. Yeah,
He is
loves
an
it.
NFL player. However, that's not the point here. It's
That's just like if he got signed today, he'll play today. I'm still sure.
Black
It's-
people
it's
are
like
so
muting-
sele-
it's
no,
like muting-
Black people are so selective with what we choose to be black for. We cannot be pro-black when it's fucking convenient. But no, Chloe and Halle's on this stage, so we're gonna support Beyonce's young daughters, and then Gladys Knight's old ass is still talking about the same train to midnight to Georgia. Like, black people don't stand for shit. I'm not even partaking in
I
this
stand
conversation.
in and I stand with Kaepernick.
No,
I
you
take a knee with
don't.
Kaepernick, and I do
Check the
appreciate
comments
all
when
the
you get a
stuff he
chance.
does. I know it was gonna be time for comment in a second, but what I am is a pop culture guru, and if I don't watch the Super Bowl halftime,
That's
like
fair.
I've watched every single one before,
That's fair. It's
I
a
will
big
have
event.
nothing to talk about,
It's a
and I
big
will have
event.
nothing in my Rolodex.
It's a big event.
I have to engage in these things, and you understand.
I
as
do
a
pop
culture
culture, but
guru
I don't
yourself.
do what doesn't do me.
I watched the stupid ass BET Hip Hop Awards. I watched the
Excuse
stupid
me?
the BET Hip Hop Awards are not
They're
one of my
great.
favorite, but I watch
Not
them.
owned by black people.
I watch all those things because I even watch the People's Choice Awards. I watch the Billboards. I watch every award show because they are what I do.
They're not
so I will
outright
be
oppressive.
watching.
Do you
They're
wear Tommy
not outright
Hilfiger?
oppressive.
Do you wear Tommy
I do.
Hilfiger?
I do.
I do.
How so you can wear Tommy Hilfiger, but all right. I'm just saying that goes. against
He
the
is
game.
racist.
He's literally came
He
out.
said,
on
like,
set
he
it's
don't
not
make-
for black people.
Yeah,
I don't recall this because he came out recently and did a whole interview saying that's not true.
He said it
but
on
he
like
actually
Mario
did.
or something
I
like
think
that.
it was Oprah or
Oh,
something.
Oprah, yeah, he said it on national TV.
I heard the one where he said that's not true.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
I didn't hear what you're talking about.
I guess
That's
you're right. We
hearsay.
are so selective.
That's hearsay. And I actually heard. I've seen the NFL do what they do. I have not heard Tommy say that bullshit. I heard him say that was not
Google,
true.
look it
Tommy
up.
has whole ass said it.
Look, Aaliyah was a model. I
Kevin,
don't.
Pull it up.
Oh, child, we about to be 1 o'clock up in here. But
Oh,
but
wow.
this is what now it's time for some comments.
Fucking hate when you do that. I hope you forget that by next
Nope.
week.
Here we go. So the songs that people would choose to torture would be "Happy" by Pharrell.
I like that song.
That's what Shayna said. It's hard to read Christian and say Shayna. Can you
It's
pick a
not
name?
Christian.
It's Kirsten.
Kirsten. Can you
Kirsten.
No one knows her
Kirsten.
name. No one
She goes by both.
No one
I know
knows her name.
that.
We don't know her name. Jacquees, Tooted and
Anything
Booted.
by him.
He said he hates that song.
Tooted and booted. How does that go?
Tooted
That's
and
fair.
met her at the club. That's YG.
That's fair.
That's YG's first.
Oh,
hit.
that's YG. I
Yeah,
thought you said
his
that was
first hit.
Jacquees.
To them,
Uh,
is lit.
Taki Taki.
Taki Taki's lit.
Who was that by?
Spanish people and Cardi B.
Cardi, Selena, Benny,
Never
Blanco.
Never.
That's why, because it's in
Laffy
Spanish, but it's
Taffy.
good.
By D4L?
No, she said song 36 Mafia.
Laffy Taffy.
Isn't that by D4L?
Maybe it's a
Laffy,
different
yeah, it
Laffy
is by
Taffy.
D4L.
And then With My Hair, Cashed
Willow?
Out, Outs Me Out.
Ice Me Out
I
was
hate Ice Me
annoying.
Out.
Tatiana said I fucking
I
hate that
fucking
song.
hate that song.
That shit slap.
Buzz down, that song?
Bust it down, Tatiana. Bust it
Who's
down,
the artist?
Tatiana.
Blueface.
Blueface. Out here cripping.
Oh, he's an LA artist.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I hate it.
And then Shannon said, Brittany, my real name is Tatiana, so I love it. And she can't stand the artist. And then Chris said, LA artists like who? She said, I hate all songs, y'all name. And he said, Nipsey, Tatiana Man, YG, DJ Mustard. All the
All of
same
DJ
people.
Mustard? I'm just getting into him because
His beats are starting to get
All of them
Either
are the
go.
same song.
that could get
No,
that.
see
His
what-
beats are starting to get
No, a
annoying.
lot of people don't know that DJ Mustard has a lot of beats. He just don't have his drops on them, and he still made the beat. He just don't have the drops on them.
So
A lot of
the
people don't
only
know that.
songs that with the drops on is the one that sound the same.
That's kind of like
Yes.
that. It's kind of his style. When he got that much on the beat, it's like a type of genre of beats he make.
Okay.
Yeah, but he has
Because
other
all his
beats.
shit he do for LMA is the exact same.
and it depends on who he's making it for.
All them
'cause,
Chris Brown songs.
you know,
Rihanna.
if it's him or is it for the label, then they take his tag off is for the label.
That's my homework for tonight after watching the Maroon 5 Super Bowl halftime performance.
Yeah, bro, it's gonna be good.
I'm over.
As I side-eye
I'm
Eric.
so over.
So don't send you the
Don't talk
performance.
to me about the Super Bowl.
So don't see
So
the
if I
performance.
put it in,
I
bitch, you better
I
read.
literally will not speak.
So
it
next
won't be
week,
in there.
next week is my Super Bowl, the Grammys.
Okay.
So I will be putting Grammy predictions in there. I just want to
we
let
already
you guys know
did
that.
Grammy predictions.
Bitch, they changed.
We spent a whole hour on
Do
that
we
show.
have to do Grammys next week?
Yes, we do.
It's a
Why?
Grammy show.
Because it's
we
my
gonna do
show.
an Oscar show.
Yeah, we
We
definitely
damn
go to
sure
the
do an
Oscar show.
Okay, let me know the date.
Oscars the
17th
24th.
Yeah,
Right.
not coming.
Hey, who the fuck is Oscar anyway?
Grant.
Like, why they name it the Oscars?
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, I think it started as an Academy
Not
Award.
Grant.
Do you say Oscar Grant?
Yes.
Rest in peace.
That's who-
I don't know why.
That's
they
the only
named it
Oscar
the
I
Oscar.
acknowledge.
I don't even know why.
I know it
it's called
started
Show me
like
an
the
Oscar, that's
Academy
different.
Award. I don't know why it transformed.
The
to
Academy.
Oscar. Unless the Oscar is actually a person.
I feel like it is a person.
I should know that.
That's
I'm
my
gonna
Denzel
look.
Washington
Oh.
impersonation.
I do not watch the Oscars either.
You should start.
I don't care.
You
start.
should.
I don't watch
Black
movies.
Panther is up for Best Movie.
I don't care.
The Green Book is up for Best Movie.
Calvin.
And Bill Street can talk. It's a lot of niggas in this.
It's
thing.
a beautiful.
It is
it's a
lot of
beautiful
niggas
thing.
this year.
I support the black people wholeheartedly. I don't watch movies.
Spike Lee, the Black Klansman, is nominated
His-
for
his
Best Movie.
first
And he's got his first
directorial.
directorial nomination.
I still have to watch that with his rude
He
ass.
has to get.
How's he rude? You met him before?
He came to our school for the Black Student Union as a host, and I was on BSU, and he's just not pleasant.
You probably tried to touch him with your
I
crop
did
top.
it.
But
I wasn't wearing crop tops till I moved to California. Spike Lee's old as dust. I wouldn't
He
want
ain't
him.
that old.
He's
But
like,
like
he ain't about to
70
me
something.
too.
He's old enough for me not to want him.
You ain't about to
I
me
wasn't
too
a
me.
fan of Denzel's son acting in that movie, by the way, Black Klansman.
He
I
wasn't?
I don't
Is
think
he the main
did well.
character?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Oh,
think
is
he
he?
did well.
He's in Ballers, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he did well in that, but I don't think he did well in that movie.
He got nominated.
Well, I think it's just a controversial movie more so than it is like,
Yeah.
you know. So
I need to watch that just because.
You need to watch Green Book too. That's a
That's a good
fantastic
movie.
movie.
Send me a list. I'll do what I do,
And if
I
Bill
will
Street
watch
can
it.
talk. Because
Okay.
Regina is winning that Oscar.
I heard good
And
Well
things.
deserved.
Mahershala Ali better win too.
Well, yeah, Mahershala and Regina will win this Oscar because this is for the culture.
Okay.
Regina has been doing this since Poetic Justice.
She really
since
has.
Boys in the Hood.
This is a worker.
Since motherfucking Boondocks.
I thought
She's
you-
been in this game.
It's crazy that she voiced both of them. I
Both
didn't know
of them.
that.
Both of them. Riley and Huey.
That's lit.
She does it. She had dookie braids. She made them shits famous. Okay, here we go.
Mm,
So y'all ready to get to Uniquely Speaking?
Yes.
So, this week I started a cleanse. Well, I didn't start a cleanse. I just DM'd Dash about the cleanse, but I started changing my diet because I'm going plant-based. And, you know, ironically, Beyonce said she wants to challenge her fans to do vegan, too. So I said, oh, my goodness, this is so crazy. Everybody's talking about being health conscious and making sure we are positive about what we are actually eating and as we go into this new year. But it also made me think about the 9 fruits of the Spirit in the Bible. Do you all know the 9 fruits of the Spirit are?
No, off the top of my
Love,
head.
joy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, goodness, gentleness, and self-control.
Mm.
Those are the 9 fruits of the Spirit that God wants us to make sure that we are spiritually eating. It's good to have a physical form that is healthy, that we watch what we put inside our body as we eat, but what are we putting inside our body that is healthy to us mentally? So those 9 fruits of the Spirit is something that's just taken out that we all should be given. And it's basic stuff. Love, give love, joy, be happy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, goodness, gentleness, and self-control. Those are all things that we can do to make sure that we're happy and to make sure that we are being effective and being fruitful to other people. Because not only do we have to watch what we digest, but we have to make sure what we're cooking and serving other people is healthy to them mentally and spiritually as well. So as we get on these second month, the New Year's resolutions, which I'm pretty sure I broke, or get into these cleanses and dieting, we have to make sure that not only what we're putting inside our body is healthy, but what are we putting ourselves mentally is healthy. So remember the 9 fruits of the Spirit: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, faithfulness, goodness, and self-control.
I like that. This is the first time I'm ever hearing of it. But I mean,
Yes,
it's not like
get
I
you
go to
some
church.
9 fruits.
It's not like I go to church.
The fruits of the Spirit. I think it's in Galatians.
He don't know.
No, I really
You
think it
don't.
is in Galatians.
I'm about
It's
to say
probably in Genesis.
now. In
He
my,
literally guessing that.
No, I really
Because it sounds like that should be in the beginning of the book.
no.
So it's probably in Genesis. Or the end of
No.
Revelations. Could be in Psalms.
It's in Galatians. Man, I know a little bit about the
Okay.
Bible.
When
It's
I
in
was young, I
Galatians.
thought it was Galatians.
Galatians.
When I was young.
I know a girl named Galatia.
why is that her name?
Galatia?
Her name is Galatia,
I know a girl named
and
Delast.
she's big as a glacier. Let me show you.
Oh my god.
I know a girl by the name of Delast.
The last, like DA last.
No, like THELAST.
For what?
I don't know why that's her name. We don't know each other now, but we went to school together.
What the fuck is wrong with some of these people's parents?
Her name is Galatia. I don't have no service.
Just don't name your daughter Tonisha. I don't like that name.
Tonisha.
I really don't like that name.
anything with Sha.
No, some shows is cool.
That's hard to
Like
have a,
what?
Like
Shaniqua, Ghetto.
Shit, that's my.
that's because it's too many syllables.
Felicia.
It's too many syllables.
That's not hood. Felicia's like 3.
Dayonisha.
Oh,
I knew a girl named
There's a name.
I knew a girl named Coquita.
Coquita.
Dead ass.
she sound raw.
She got a job.
Nah, she was hella ratchet.
See, Kevin, we don't have to see her.
No, I found her, but it wouldn't let me go to her. I'm so confused.
Because if you go to her, you're going to hell. Now, as always, ladies and gentlemen, you can catch me on social media on Instagram at The World According to Eric, Twitter at Eric Devontae, as well as Facebook and Snapchat at Picasso_3 if the app is still up, running, and financial.
You can find me at Kelvinology, KelvinLLogy. And if you want to see the Glacier, that is Glacier Renee Lewis on Facebook.
Keep going, go first.
Wow, that is so petty of me. I see why y'all see I mean. I know y'all see why I mean.
You don't give a flying fuck.
Shit. And down.
Follow us at The Good News Radio or at the Get Right Radio Show. Your choice.
You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at CCCAW. And as always, guys, I hope y'all got right.
That's right. Get right or get left.
Bitch, you better
February
get right.
17th.
Yeah. Some